And
Okay,
I don't know,
wait.
the fact that they cut the barrel down.
We're loading. I mean, not we're loading. We're rolling. Quick recap on the Liberator and the Penetrator.
Okay, so the Liberator sucks because the fucking handguard is too big. You wouldn't be able to C-clamp it and get your hand around it. Charging handle is modeled on the wrong side, even though there's a indication on the other side that says that this is an ambidextrous charging handle if you want it to be. And the fucking handguard does not have its individual trigger guard, which is something that we see on other weapons. Like the Coyote has both that weird handguard and its own trigger guard. And I don't know why that's a problem. And also the butt stock looks like it would be super uncomfortable. And the Liberator Penetrator has its Picatinny rail all the way behind where your hand would hold a weapon.
In the case that like Jake or Allie or anybody listens back to this is me, Michael, and Joel reviewing Helldiver guns. And mostly Joel reviewing him and the rest of us being Peanut Gallery. And now we're back to the concussive. So concussive's got this big fucking bulbous tumor on it that's explosive and does some made up bullshit to the rounds to make them extra concussive. Yeah. And by default, it has a drum magazine.
It does have a drum magazine, which is fine. I mean, like if you had a squad automatic weapon variant of the Liberator, it would probably come with a drum magazine anyways, or you'd have drum magazines made for it anyways. So that's not really a problem.
And the Liberator Penetrator can be given drum magazines once you upload. Yeah,
so that's what I'm saying.
The entire
like,
Liberator
if we're thinking, so if you, the way real fire teams work is you have rifleman, grenadier, team leader, and automatic rifleman. And automatic riflemen used to carry saws back in the day when we still use those. But if we're taking that concept to the future, then it makes absolute sense that a Liberator service rifle would have a drum magazine manufactured for it, because if you're employing them in fire teams, you want one of those guys to be able to lay down more suppression during maneuver.
For bots, especially.
Yeah. Anyways, to the this is the concussive. I don't know how I would feel. I don't know about you, but I don't know how I'd feel about moving, shooting, and running with a tank that is literally labeled as a pressurized explosive sitting right next to my face.
Yeah, I also don't understand the paint job on this thing. It has danger warning on the front, as if this is not a gun or something. It's orange, which I wouldn't want my gun to be orange if I was real with you, to be honest. I know, like, we put
but granted,
guns. And then the end of it is bright red for no reason. Why is the tip?
Yeah, I don't know what that. I don't even know what the implication here is. Is it like the bullet comes out and the tank is like feeding something to the end of the barrel to turn it into like a mini flashbang thing going on? Like it's
gas it up.
Yeah, like what is happening?
It reminds me of like airsoft tanks.
Yeah, 100%.
It might be where they got their inspiration.
It's interesting. It's also really weird. I imagine this inherits all the problems of other Liberators from you.
Yes, 100%. Like it's all of that plus, and like let it be known, the explosives we carry in real life into combat do not blow up when they get shot or damaged or anything, right? You have to like specifically set them to explode.
Imagine that would be
that thing is marked as it's going to explode if it gets punctured. Like that's what the little triangle is.
Explode, no matter what.
No, but the triangle that's the pressurized explosive material symbol. And I'm like, okay.
The railgun and the Epoch will explode in your face and kill you, but they are not labeled like that.
No.
Well, they explode for a different reason than a pressurized explosive canister hanging off one side of it.
The next one up is the pacifier. I'm not sure if you have that one.
I have the pacifier. That's the
okay, so we can look at it.
One. It's all silly. Yeah. Okay.
I will say I really like the look of it. It's a charming gun. I like the appearance of it. It's fun to look at. It's aesthetically pleasing. It has this weird pattern on it that goes across the way. And the blue taped magazine is cute, I will say. I have no idea about the actual design of the weapon, though. That's my summation of the pacifier.
I think off rip. Okay, well, first off, let's start with something terrible. Fucking charged handles on the wrong side again.
I
Left-handed Super Earth.
have to wonder if they modeled these things just inversely and then like just had to adapt after. But then that doesn't make sense because the pacifier was made way later.
So with this one specifically, this is it looks like it's taking a lot of AK design language, because that's where the AK fucking charging handle is. So
that like horizontal back leading up to the like rail and like sight definitely does like evoke AK.
Yeah. There's a lot of AK design language in this one.
See what you mean.
I also see a little bit of Benelli shotgun, which makes sense because this is from the law enforcement warband.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Automatically, I like it a little better because the handguard. The handguard is actually like realistically proportioned and shaped. I wouldn't say the Picatinny rail does run fucking short again, and right where I'd place my hand, that's already putting it in front of my fucking laser / flashlight, whatever you want to call it.
Great.
Or whatever you want to throw under there.
So,
and that buttstock looks super uncomfortable. I think it sinks like that little white piece at the very bottom. That doesn't need to be there, I don't think.
okay, so far we're like 0 and 4 for guards. Like, you do not like these like shoulder butts. I mean, not the guards, the shoulder
or buttstocks, yeah.
Buttstocks.
Yeah.
Fucking, like 0 and 4. Don't like them. You don't like them.
For the most part,
So
yeah. It's a problem with sci-fi weaponry in general. It's just they go a little over designy to make it look futuristic, which is fine. I believe in rule of cool. I mean, fucking bolt guns don't even come with.
And the FAMAS to me look futuristic, and those are just real. And the AUG as well.
The FAMAS is such a piece of shit.
They look futuristic though. I don't know your opinion
the
about
AUG is actually really cool, and I've heard people really like using it. Like the Australians have it as their service rifle.
The AUG looks
Guys who fire
sick.
it really like it. The AUG is sick, and in video games, I love using the AUG. It's just so cool.
So if we can like retroactively, like before we get too far ahead, rate the past 4 weapons. So the Deliberator, the Penetrator, the Concussive, and the Pacifier, like out of 10.
All right. Well, what do we want to build the rating system from?
Just like how much you like it, I think, just to keep it simple. And then,
okay, so how much I like it?
Yeah.
I actually like the base Liberator model a lot. I think it looks sufficiently advanced and sci-fi enough without going too overboard. But I think there's a lot of fucking problems with it. So I'm gonna say it's probably like a 5-6 out of 10.
5, 6 out of 10.
You know, I'd rock if I was starring in a movie as a Helldiver. I'd rock that thing. But
sure. Okay.
I would never want
Workable,
to
but
shoot,
room for improvement.
Yeah, I would never want to shoot something shaped like that in real.
Workable, but room for improvement is also very like starting weapon anyway. Right?
Yeah.
So it kind of makes sense.
Penetrator obviously just pisses me off. Concussive just pisses me off. Those are like 2 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
Penetrator would be higher if the fucking Picatinny rail ran.
He ran along the whole bottom.
Yeah, like what the fuck are we doing there?
Oh goodness.
And then Pacifier's not that bad actually. I'd give this a 6 or 5 or 6. Again,
really, the
just
Pacifier is the
rail.
same as the Liberator.
Yeah, it's definitely not because of the handguard's a lot more realistic. I don't like the placement of the charging handle, but it is stealing that AK design language, so it makes sense.
I'm surprised that it gets the same rating as Liberator because you seem to like the Pacifier more.
I'm really bad at rating things, dude. The rating
call it
system.
a 7. So like the Liberator is like a 6, and you'd call the Pacifier like a 7, whereas like the Liberator, Penetrator, and Concussive were like both 2.
Yeah.
Okay. The Coyote. The Coyote.
It's the Coyote. Okay, so Coyote. My only real problem with the Coyote is take that stupid branch thing off the handle, connecting it to the stock. That just doesn't need to be there.
Thank you.
The what? The handle.
You see where
and the stock.
You see where the piston
with that thin little
Yeah, that doesn't need to be there. It's an unnecessary design element, and it looks kind of cool, but it would be cooler and sell the idea of the Coyote as the space AK better if it wasn't there. But other than that, the fucking rails look good. Like it actually runs right. The handguard is good. Magazine's a little big. But other than that, like it'd be awkward to get my fucking hand around.
To be fair, that magazine has like 49 bullets or something in it, and it's all like medium
it's 45.
And it's like 45. That's a lot. And then they're not like baby rounds. This is like medium armor pen, like same.
Medium armor pen incendiaries.
Incendiaries.
Yeah.
Which don't ask me how that works, but I don't know how that kind of stuff works. But I do know that that's. It makes sense to me. There's a lot of bullets in there, and they're all big.
Probably does. Probably hollow. Ooh, I'd probably do it like hollow core full metal jacket round, thermite in the center, maybe.
Ooh, okay, that would make sense because of.
I don't know if you could get the thermite chemical reaction though from shooting it, or if it wouldn't just detonate in your chamber.
It's super Earth, so.
You're right.
So, we are looking at least a century, probably a lot more of technological advance.
So how are we feeling about the Coyote? What's the rating?
I like the Coyote a lot. It's like
positive things mostly.
Like an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. New high score. Okay. Now this is gonna be a weird one, but the MA5C assault rifle is as far as I know, is a pretty faithful recreation of the assault rifle.
As the assault rifle from Halo, it's fucking awesome. It's iconic. Props to it for having the charging handle on the right side of the fucking weapon, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. So
now that's not to say that the Halo assault rifle doesn't have terrible design language in general.
Sure, yeah.
But
let's judge it as if it was just a gun.
So again, way too fucking big on the front end, right?
Got a bullet counter
also
and a compass.
Magazine counter and compass is cool, but that also means anyone with sufficient C2 capabilities that can spoof your compass will spoof your compass, and probably also know where you are because your rifle now has location showing the world.
Interesting.
Let me see.
Also, like, who wants their gun to run out of batteries?
That's also true. You gotta think about that, which granted most equipment we deal with has batteries. So that's the other thing. Your integral flashlight here on the bottom. I agree a flashlight should be on the weapon, but this should not be fucking a requirement. Like it should not be manufactured with that.
I'm looking at it and I'm realizing, like, I know you like hip fire it, but how are you actually supposed to aim this thing?
There's no iron sights.
There's no sights.
I agree. There's no sights, and that's a huge problem with most.
You need to be a space marine with some sort of like futuristic aiming, like.
Even fucking bolters are modeled with sights.
Yeah, it's presumably the Master Chief and the Spartans have retinal implants or something like that.
Yeah.
But a regular Marine.
I remember OG, the first Halo. Some of the Marines have little eyepieces. And that might be part of it.
Oh, yeah, that might be how they help compensate.
Yeah, but from what I've read about the lore, those eyepieces are literally just like tactical data, like maps and friend or foe tags and stuff.
But that comes back to, oh great, I'm out of batteries. I no longer have a functional sight.
No. Yeah, exactly. But that's how the sight I have to use works. So yeah. Let me see. It's a bullpup design. Again, I don't think we need the fucking thumb loop shit. It probably helps with making it like.
Where's the magazine?
Inside that, like right behind the pistol grip. Inside there, you see that little black plate in the bottom? That's where the mag drops out of.
Huh.
And, you don't know that because you've never played Halo.
I am going to get around to it once I'm done with Mass Spec.
Yeah.
It's technically a bullpup.
It is technically a bullpup.
So.
I think this little making the pistol grip attached to the buttstock is probably easier for them to manufacture. I think it probably causes structural integrity problems with the weapon itself. And then again, no fucking trigger guard for some reason.
I can't get over like there's no sights.
No, no, it's a flat fucking ridge.
And like from the way you're supposed to hold it and aim, like if you were aiming, all you're gonna get is a compass and an ammo counter. Like you gotta eyeball it. It's
Yeah.
all right. Final rating.
I mean, I really like Halo, so it's like we'll give you a
For
7 out
Halo.
of 10. MMA 5.
7.
7 for Halo.
7 for Halo.
But as a gun, I would never want to carry this thing. I would never want to.
As a gun, you're saying like 2, but thanks to
Yeah,
Halo,
this
it's
is
like a 7.
this is worse than this is like a 1 out of 10 fucking as a
Wow.
real weapon. I'd rock literally
The
anything else in
things you
Halo
do for
universe
love.
than this.
So we got our first and maybe lowest rating so far. 1. Though if something else rates 1, I will consider that the lowest because this is technically from another game. Liberator Carbine, back into Liberator family. I love its little purse.
Yeah, it comes with
That-
a purse.
All right, and the purse is in the way of reaching the charging handle. So that's genius. Well done, Liberator design.
Well, you could just
However,
take it
I-
off. You could just take that
Yeah,
off.
at least it looks like it's just like regular straps that you could just flip off.
Yeah.
You just put that around your hip, have a little fanny pack.
but I have no idea what this would be for. Like, what do you need a pouch on the side of your
I
rifle?
don't know. Fucking IFAC. I have no idea.
Oh,
IFAC
your
goes on the
loot,
belt,
your
brother.
tobacco, because you roll your own cigarettes.
It's full of fucking low sticks.
It's fucking loose leaf.
It's fucking. Yeah. He needs a fucking dip. He's like, hang on.
Hang
He's
on.
sticking the lips in his
Viper
leaves in his.
Commando
It's just a
needs a
whole
dip.
pouch of dip. Yeah.
That's a big
I'll
pouch.
make you a fucking sexual tyrannosaurus.
Oh my god.
Just passing that shit
What the
around.
fuck does
Yeah.
that mean?
I don't know.
but
Ask Jesse
it goes
Ventura.
fucking hard.
It's very memorable. So Liberator Carbine should be pretty easy and quick. From how it functions, it seems to fire faster and is like just less accurate, and like has shittier handling while also having
I think-
better ergonomics.
I think it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that they clearly designed this weapon to be an imitation of the Vietnam M16, specifically for jungle planets. That doesn't make any sense to me. And so like
So
A
its
for cool
extended
factor.
its extended magazine has something weird at the bottom there. It has this weird like loop hook.
Yeah, so that doesn't mean anything. So in real life, that's it's just a little rubber piece you put on the end of the magazine to make it easy to pull them out of your mag pouches, because either mag pouches are tight or you just want that extension there to pull them.
Okay.
A lot of guys rock them. I don't know
Never
why
seen
it
that.
is used. Yeah, I don't know why it's used to. Probably I'll try and find some photos, but I don't know why they're using it to be like, oh, extended mag, because clearly it's the same fucking size of mag. But
Well, it's called extended
well.
mag just because there's a short mag. Like
Yeah.
so, like by proxy, it's like that's the extended version for the game.
Yeah, this is the extended version. This is the shorter version.
well, okay. And then one last thing: if you've got Picatinny rails on all 4 sides of your fucking weapon, we should be allowed to mount several different attachments. Arrowhead. Like I should be able to put my fucking laser on the side of my weapon.
Choose what form of tobacco you put in the pouch.
Yeah, exactly.
Bash?
Should I get the fucking mint or the wintergreen, dude? Like, come on.
Eat.
Not that I can see. So what's the rating for the carbine? What are we saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and be like, what did I give the regular Liberator?
6.
I'll give this a 4, because it is
Here's your
like
phone.
it's a silly like recreation of the Vietnam M16, and
Yeah, it's a Liberator cosplaying as the M16.
yeah.
That's how it feels.
Okay, so what that thing is called, the thing on the magazine is it's called a Magpul, which is also a brand. But I'll send a picture in the Fent diving chat. But yeah, guys rock those all the time on their fucking mags.
Hang on, I have to help Ashley find her wallet. Hang on, guys, I'll be right back.
If you're listening to this, get ready for the 10-minute gap in the recording.
Now, is it just me, or does the tenderizer look a lot like the rifle that they gave in the original Starship Troopers movie to all of them?
Give me a second. Which Warbond's that in? Is that Polar Patriots?
I'm trying to remember.
I think Tenderizer is Polar Patriots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dude, that looks like a Merida. God damn it. Why did they do this with the rails? Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you. I'm just... I don't know. It feels unnecessarily blocky.
Yeah, so like, oh boy. I think Justin's going to want to hear everything I got to say. My biggest thing about it is what's with the silver? What's with the chrome? Like riding a fucking Harley? Like, what's going on here? Why do I want big chrome pieces on my fucking rifle? Okay, I've spun this thing all kinds of directions. I don't know how to fix that. Okay.
Oh shit. Okay, last one forever. Alright, I'm back. What did I miss?
I was waiting for you
Kinda
to get
moved the
back before I went
tenderizer.
into it.
Alright, what recap me on the tenderizer.
Tenderizer, right. So my first big thing about it is that it's fucking chrome everywhere. That's fucking silly. First place.
To be fair, if you swap to the Helldiver paint job, which I consider an alt default, because it is
Sure,
like,
yeah.
it gets really
Yeah,
chromed. It unchromes it. Comes this very flat, uniform black. So, I will say you can just unchrome it if that's not your thing. How about its structure?
Yeah, and it's like too bulky, too wide, and it's all very rule of cooled. Again, the
its
stupid
sight is
picket.
like way up high on this rail, and there's just like this empty space there.
Yeah, so that's kind. I don't know why it needs to have that like riser, because it's not. I mean, it's clearly not being used as a carry handle.
It's kind of going up and down. Like if you look at the profile, it goes from like stock to barrel. It goes up, straight, down,
Right.
up, straight, down, straight, down, then barrel.
So what? Yeah, so they like built in this like rise for your cheek weld to compensate for the fact that they put this stupid rail on it.
I gotta say,
This might be worse than the fucking Liberator.
I'm not a gun guy, but this gun, now that I'm like really looking at it, is all over the place. It's just very over designed.
It looks like it'd be
visually.
uncomfortable to shoot.
It's covered. It's so textured. Look how like textured every part of it is.
That's true, yeah.
It's all gribbled.
It's like
It's got gribble.
Yeah.
This is a showroom
It's
gun.
like a fucking BattleTech Mini. Like, it's just panel upon panels.
Panel. Yeah. I see what you mean.
This fucking
I kind of hate
lower
the look of the
hand-
tenderizer now that I've squinted
this
at it. This kind of
handguard needs to get pushed up to the edge, like right under that gas tube, and then maybe that'll fix the problem with the rails. But again, like, my hand is literally going right in front of where my laser and my flashlight are.
This is a reoccurring problem.
This seems to be a recurring problem. Yeah.
Alright, what are we giving the tenderizer?
Again, I said what, 6 for the Liberator?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is like a 3 or a 4.
3. I would say it should go in 3, because even
Yeah.
I am like, what the fuck? Be fun to paint.
That's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Adjudicator is one of my favorite weapons in the whole game. I'm gonna be sad if you don't like it, but I definitely think you're not gonna like it because
Oh, where do I gotta go for Adjudicator?
it's right beneath the tenderizer. It's the next assault
No,
rifle.
in the bonds.
In the war bonds. I don't
Oh,
own all. Oh, is that Democratic Detonation?
It might be Democratic Detonation.
It is.
See if you can even look at it properly. You may have to like look it up. Okay, yeah, you get a very like kind of it doesn't rotate when you look at it in the war bond, so that's unfortunate. You may have to look it up.
All right. Say it again. Sorry, dude. I had to
It
answer a
does
question
not
real quick.
rotate when you look at it in the war bond, so you may have to.
Yeah, I
it
can.
up.
I control it. If you hit control while you're in the war bond, it'll let you rotate it. It like lets you view it separately. Okay. So straight mag is certainly a choice, but I think they're going for more like a battle rifle kind of thing, like a.
It's very angular.
Like this is closer to a G3 than an M4, right?
Something that always bugged me about
usage.
this, it's got that like tapered front, and there's like this weird chrome plate on top, on that like
Yes, so
slant.
that is completely unnecessary. I
It's
don't
weird.
know why.
It looks bad as well.
The chrome is stupid. It's also smooth on top, which would not be fun to try and hold on to.
Yeah, why
It's
is
like
it
just slick and
slanted?
smooth.
It's a nightmare.
It's completely unnecessary. I will say, what it looks like they're trying to do, what it looks like might be, so with handguns, you get this concept of the lower the barrel is in the frame, the less the recoil is going to flip the barrel, if that makes sense.
I think so.
So if you look at a handgun, if your barrel's lower in the frame, essentially closer to your hand, right? Then the recoil is going to be less severe. Like it's not going to throw your barrel up as much. So some pistols like the Chiappa Rhino or the Lago Alien rely on this principle to maintain like accuracy and like a flat trajectory when they shoot. It looks like that's kind of what they're going for here, where you could get a good setup with the barrel in a chamber being directly in line with your shoulder, but most rifles are like that anyways. I don't know why you need to throw this weird green slant thing on top when that scope could have just rested right on top of the upper receiver and you would have been fine. You would have been perfectly fine and put a normal handguard on it and it would have worked. That said, what I really don't like about it is the paddle mag release. That is weird for this rifle. I would definitely much prefer a button mag release on the side. And as always, the charging handle is on the wrong side of the weapon.
As always.
But only saving grace of that is this one does not seem to have the option to be ambidextrous. So maybe it's just stealing more of that like AK. This does look like it's taking inspiration from like an AK-5. So more of those other different, like more European weapon design language.
Interestingly, when the Adjudicator came out, it was in the marksman rifle category.
Yes, and that looks like what it would actually have been designed for, because it's very DMR looking, very battle rifle styled.
It's
old. It's like an old Cold War service rifle.
The idea
like an FAL
of
or
the
G3
Adjudicator was that it was a fully automatic in the marksman thing because it had like very strong rounds that were medium armor pen, but didn't really sacrifice on damage. But it was very hard to control full auto. But everyone in the community then used it full auto because people spray and pray anyway. So the fact that it had strong recoil didn't really bother people because they just used it like a rifle that just hit harder. So they pivoted and moved it to the assault rifle just because that's how people were using it. And they've rebalanced it since to where it has adopted this like high recoil, high damage, high penetration,
Right.
kind of tough on control, kind of rough on handling. That's like where it sits right now. And so it's one of the most interesting guns in the game in terms of like how it's been. They seem to have reacted to the way that the community decided to use it, and they like changed its role. They had like a different idea going in, but people just like took it and ran with it in a whole different direction. So I thought that was interesting because this has been a big favorite of mine forever. When it launched, it was kind of underwhelming, and then it became really good. And I was a day one adjudicator boy. I don't like how it looks specifically because of the fucking chrome thing on top.
Yeah, the chrome is silly, and
Just remove that.
slanted blade is silly.
They want it to where it has these like angular, like triangular end where that the barrel comes out and it like looks, I don't know, like a monster. It's like rawr, you know. Rating.
I'll give this one a 6. I mean, it's not terribly designed. There's just like small things that would change, especially the chrome piece, but you can change that with skins and shit.
It actually stays pretty chrome, and for me, what I don't like about it is how like oblong it looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Kinda
mean
flaps
the way
over
you
the sides a bit.
the way you described its use too is like it's not how a weapon meant for that should look. This looks more like you said, the marksmanship rifle category, but
It was how they intended it at first. That they changed it because the community just refused to use it that way. 6. All right. The amendment.
where am I going for that?
That is.
Oh, you've got to have the amendment. It was given to everyone.
No, you're thinking the Constitution. The amendment is in.
The
Oh.
ceremony.
It is the Masters of Ceremony.
Oh, is this the one that's just an FJ whatever the fuck? Yeah, this is literally just like the M14 and the fucking German paratrooper rifle had a bastard child. Okay, so overall not terrible. Obviously it is supposed to be kind of ceremonial, but it's the only one we've seen that actually comes with a bayonet lug and a bayonet, so
a side
that's
mag.
a plus. Side mounted mag is dumb. I don't like that, but
The side mag is also diagonal.
Yeah, well, so that a lot of them are, or modern ones are, like the one that goes into saws. When saws have the Stanag mag adapter, they go in kind of diagonally like that.
Interesting. Okay, I did not know that.
Yeah. Again, they're trying to evoke that European design style with integrating that portion from the whatever it's called, the Fallschirmjäger rifle from World War II, even though most of this looks like it was taken from an M14. The little grip on the, like near the buttstock, makes me think of like a hunting rifle, like one of those polymer hunting rifles, like a Savage Arms or something.
Has three round burst for some reason.
I mean, that's fine. That would make sense. It's a marksmanship rifle, right?
I mean, didn't the FG
Also,
didn't the
it's also-
FG42 have full auto?
it might have. Also, it's ceremonial, right? So maybe the Super Earth version of a 3-round or a 21 gun salute is 3-round bursts, or done in 3-round bursts.
I think that there was a comment. Yeah, it says can be set to fire in 3-shot bursts to easily conduct the fallen hero salute.
Yeah, you just do 7 3-round bursts, and there's your 21 gun salute.
Interesting. So, what's your rating on the amendment?
It's not bad. It's probably like a 7.
Nice. Okay. A rifle has broken out of the 6 hell.
Yeah.
Other than the like coyote and
Sick.
the Constitution everybody has, which is nice. It's nice that new players start the game and they have like a free alternative to Baseline Liberator. Though it was really sad. I would play like difficulty 3 with new players and they would be using the Constitution. They're like a level 2 person. And it's like, oh no, they don't understand.
They don't understand.
Constitution isn't bad. I mean, it's the closest thing to something we got in real life. It looks like a Springfield.
It's I'm sad that we can't get it with wood furnishing. I'm sad. Like I want there to be a skin added to guns. Just puts wood furnishing on shit. I want to put wood furnishing on the fucking pacifier. I want to put wood furnishing on the coyote, on the tenderizer, and the adjudicator. I know it will look horrible and it'll piss you off, but that's why I want it. And it would look really good on the Constitution. Is this a very simple one? We don't really need to talk about it too much.
Yeah. I mean, it's a simple bolt action. It evokes that Springfield look. It's a little bit over designed near the bolt, but like, I mean, whatever. It's a sci-fi game.
Subvert had to pervert it.
I don't know, give this just in terms of design, like I'd shoot it probably like an 8.
All right, 8. That's great.
I would never want to carry that into battle, but yeah.
It would have to be Dire Straits, I guess. Not ideal.
Stalingrad.
So you take Mosin. You will kill the Germans with it. The Deadeye.
I mean, I still wish the civilians during the Super Earth invasion had occasionally been firing these, because since it's traditionally gifted to every citizen upon turning 16.
Amazing. That would have been great.
So the Deadeye, I actually really like the look of. It's definitely a classic lever action, right? And it's got, you know, the hand rest here, like a stock. The lever looks easily operable. It looks very Marlin inspired. The little rounds on the side for you to quickly throw into the loading gate is a nice touch. And then the tube magazine extending all the way out with the barrel, if you look at the front, is very nice. And then it has that like Delil carbine look with the shroud over the barrel. I like it a lot, actually. It's not overcomplicated, doesn't look uncomfortable, it's not too over-designed. It's actually really good. I don't know, say 8 or 9 for this one.
8 or 9. Okay. So you like this more than the Constitution?
Yeah.
So I would put it at 9.
I also like shooting this one. I like playing with this one too.
For sure. Okay. Great. That's really, I think that makes the Deadeye the highest rated weapon yet. 9. The high score of 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Diligence.
Okay. That magazine is a travesty to humanity.
I will
And
say,
if it's
Joel,
gonna
you're
get-
getting quieter and quieter.
Oh, I'm trying to be quiet. My roommate's trying to sleep. Can you still hear me? I'm recording though.
Hopefully.
Oh God.
I can hear you fine. I think you just might be turned down a little, Justin.
How about this? I shifted my mic. Is that better?
Yeah, I was just thinking like maybe you could lean closer. I have you at 200%, Joel, so unfortunately I can't make it louder.
How about this? Better?
Oh god.
Yeah. So from the front, it doesn't start off very bad. I would like the Picatinny to go all the way to the front because you want to throw a bipod on these usually. This looks like it'd be a DMR, right? So like one guy in a platoon would have it. I wish it came default with a better scope. Although I guess you can't really buy a better scope than the 4x for this one, huh? That's weird.
Yeah, it limits you to like the 1.5, and then like mostly like Like reflex sights.
Yeah, which is stupid for a marksman rifle, but we don't have to
Interestingly,
go
the
into that.
Diligence counter sniper has a 10-time scope. This one does not.
Huh.
So
Weird.
yeah.
For the most part, it's not bad. There is the charging handle's up here at the front. That is stupid. Because if this is a semi-auto marksman rifle, it should be towards the back.
How do you
But-
like the stock?
So the stock this is a terrible idea for a marksman rifle. This weird this is basically just a brace, right? So this is more something you'd put onto like a submachine gun or a pistol conversion kit. Like this is not good for this kind of weapon. And like I said, that magazine is a fucking crime against weaponry.
rating.
And it has a paddle release.
Paddle release.
This is
You clearly have an issue with that.
I just personally don't like it. I guess it has advantages. I just personally prefer the little finger tab at the fucking right above the magazine.
So what's the final rating on the old boy here?
I'll give her a 5. Like they had the right direction and they just kind of fucked it up as the gun went further towards the back.
I imagine that the counter sniper will be very similar, but I could be wrong. And it does have the 10-time scope, so that does change.
What
things,
is
I think.
what's the counter sniper in?
Oh
that?
no. I don't know. Michael, help me out.
Hold on. I'm gonna do something real quick. Let's see.
Michael's gonna stream.
Oh, counter sniper's in the base.
Helldiver's Mobilized Warbond.
Wow.
7th page.
You don't have that?
I haven't bought everything in that yet. I haven't
Helldiver's
completed
Mobilized is
Helldiver.
the one that you get for free at the start of the game.
Yeah, I haven't bought everything in it though. Okay, I see
Bro.
We need to
Okay,
get you
so-
some medals.
Get you some medals.
I'm focused. Okay, so this is automatically already better. I forget the name of the rifle that does that with the pistol grip, but it's evoking. I think it's called a PSG. It's doing that kind of thing with the pistol grip, which is cool. That buttstock is already probably one of the best ones we've seen tonight.
Is that German gun?
Yeah, PSG. Yeah.
Okay, I think I know which one you're talking about.
And
I like the muzzle brake. It's very, it's evoking a. Like this is what the original Diligence should look like. This is much better.
The narrative here is that the Diligence counter sniper is the medium pen counterpart to the Diligence.
Okay.
It has just less rounds in mag, but like higher damage and higher penetrating. And then it also has the 10-time scope. To a lot of people, it is a better Diligence. The main difference being ease of handling and damage, mag size.
Yeah, it still has like some of the same problems, like the Picatinny, and the magazine. But other than that, like this is pretty good. I like it. Would I give the other one a 5? This is like a 6, 7.
Okay, I would say that's fair. This is a weapon that you're going to have a hard time looking at, Joel, as we enter the submachine guns. The Knight, I don't think you have this, and I don't think you can view it.
Is that the free one?
It's the one that you get from the Super Earth edition.
Yeah, it comes with the Super Citizen stuff.
You will have to look up the MP98.
Look, yeah,
Knight.
I'm looking at it right now. I can only see it from one angle, but
It's a top-loaded magazine like a P90.
yeah,
it
so
has
it's
the
just
long,
a P90.
like bar tube that you like pluck out and put another one in.
The helical, yeah. It doesn't look bad, honestly. It just literally is just a P90. The only thing I change is the weird lock thing they've got attached to the pistol grip. Like you don't need that.
It's definitely got like a P90 fucked liberator. This is what came out.
Yeah.
all the Liberator's defects. And
Yeah,
then,
but
like,
it is
mixing it with
literally
P90.
it is literally just space P90. So I'll give this a 8. This is pretty good,
Pretty
pretty
good.
solid.
Um, Interestingly, it shares stats down almost almost to the letter. The only difference is that the stat 11 SMG, the STA 11 SMG, the stat, same damage. The STA 11 has 2 less bullets, a little bit more recoil, and a little less fire rate. Like we're talking like
That's that's the
1,380
kill
versus
zone one,
a
right?
1,050. Yes, the kill zone is
Yep.
what I'm talking about, and it's basically the
Okay.
same stats as
Well,
the
while we're
knight almost.
while we're on the kill zone one, this is literally just a bison.
It's a bison
Like
for him for
there's
sure.
nothing. This is literally just a bison. I don't have much to
PP.
say. I hate the idea of having to shoot with a weapon that has a magazine that fucking massive in my hand underneath. There's gonna be no stability to that, or less stability to that. I also don't know why the front end is just an Uzi slapped onto the bison. That's weird, but
Yeah. I was noticing that the sights and like the boxiness of that like front
yeah,
area is very reminds me of the Uzi, where it's always got that kind of
yeah,
like bulge in the middle as if it's like pregnant.
yeah. It's a weird one, but it's not bad. I mean, looks pretty realistic.
Yeah, and this is
Uh,
another gun from just another game, so it definitely
yeah,
looks very it looks very funny next to the Helldiver guns because it looks a lot more down to
yeah, it's
earth.
out of place. Yeah, the same thing with the other the Hellgast assault rifle because that is literally just a FAMAS.
Yeah.
Or not a
Um,
FAMAS. It's more like a Bren too, but
yeah,
with a
that's
giant metal can.
the Killzone rifle I do not have, unfortunately. I can't look
Okay.
at it with you, but
So the Killzone rifle isn't terrible. It's literally a Bren 2. The biggest problem is the Coke can in the center of the buttstock. That's kind of silly looking, but
Coke
and
can.
also it would be bulky.
It's
It
when you get
wouldn't
thirsty.
be wouldn't be comfortable to shoot. But other than that, it's not a bad design. I think both that and the SMG from Killzone are solid.
This fucking
Sevens.
the magazine on the STA-11, the big like PP Bison tube, fucking makes me feel like it's like an underbarrel something. It makes me feel like it's like a one of
Yeah,
those underbarrel
yeah.
grenade launchers or something.
About the right size.
Um,
Like, kunk.
all right, what's the next one?
Did you rate it?
Oh, the M7S from Halo.
Did you rate the STA-11?
The STA-11, I'll give it a 7. It's not
7.
badly designed. Just I would never want to shoot something that looks like that.
Okay. Uh, M7S SMG, the
Okay,
ODST.
again, I have fond memories of this one, double fisting them against the Covenant, but
Double
like
fisting?
dual wield,
Taylor.
dude. Hey Taylor.
Hello.
Halo 2 dual wield submachine guns go hard, dude.
So, Taylor, what we're doing is we're going over all the Helldiver guns and having Joel rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, and we're just like talking about guns for a long time. That's what's happening right now.
True. I actually can't stay. I just wanted to say hi. I saw
Well,
you
it's
guys were in here.
good to hear from you, man. Always glad to
Yeah,
hear your
absolutely.
voice.
Yeah.
It means that you're going to be a guest feature because we're recording right now. So say hi to the say hi to
Hi. You too.
that.
Um,
All
okay.
right, I'm out of here.
Oh. Excellent.
So okay, so the M7S, solid design, base design. That magazine would be a bitch and a half to reload. Like that would just be a nightmare under fire to try and reload that. Charging handles on the wrong fucking
Where is
side
this
again.
fucking magazine? What am I looking at?
Okay, so go look on the left side of it. That
It's that
box that's
it's a
strapped to
it's
the
a
side. Yeah,
wow, that's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
yeah. So the M7 fires caseless ammo. So all of those are just wrapped up in this fucking thing. There's no shell to eject.
Interesting.
How they keep this thing
Yeah.
from overheating, who knows?
I mean, there's just not enough ammo to put through it to make it overheat.
I don't know. Halo, I put enough ammo through. I was using the thing like a bullet hose.
Yeah. Well, but that was all. That's my other point. Like, it's not gonna overheat like to be a problem. We'll get to overheating when we talk about the machine gun
Massive fucking
suppressor.
marshmallow suppressor
Right. So it's not terrible.
with a
The
flashlight
problem
attached.
is that would get very fucking hot very fucking quickly, and I don't know why you tape your flashlight to the hottest thing on the fucking weapon. What I do like as a detail is the little foregrip. That's pretty cool because we use our H&K grenade launchers that we use. They have the same kind of thing. It's just a flip down foregrip like that. Pretty cool. And then the red dot on top is a good choice. For what it's used for the ODSTs to do their stealth behind enemy lines, it's not bad.
All right. Okay. Rating.
I'll give it an 8 out of 10 for Halo.
8 out of 10 for Halo, but without Halo?
Like a 6, I'd shoot it.
Okay, so
I'd
not a far
blacklist.
drop this time. Interesting. Very
Yeah.
good. The Reprimand is one of my favorite guns. It's right up there with the Adjudicator. Very similar story. Was shit when it came out and got better later.
Automatically, props for the charging handle being on the correct side. From there, this is also just a UMP-45. Paddle mag release. This one's not that bad because it's not tucked away or like obnoxiously in the way of anything. It's just you just tap it when you reach up, pull the mag out, slap another one in. Again, like I don't like paddles because it requires that extra movement, but this was not a bad application of that. I feel like the buttstock is done incorrectly. I think you just, instead of putting the stupid riser on it, you just push the buttstock up a little bit. Or like shift the, that might be a problem with the operating system inside, like the buffer spring, and like it just might be how they have to have it, but that's just bad design.
Boxy and bulbous. And it's the
It is
only
pretty
two-handed
boxy.
SMG. But though I will say
Yeah.
that like that's a little bit that's kind of a Helldiver thing. Is like I would say most SMGs in real life you would want to hold with both hands. Right?
Yeah,
Most,
yeah.
if not all.
Most weapons you want to hold with both hands, yes.
Yeah, if you can help it. I think that with certain handguns you could probably get away with it. And the context in which you use a weapon with one hand in Helldivers is when you're holding something else.
Yes.
To be fair. So like a shield or something.
So I was gonna give it props for having a sling mount on the buttstock, which is a good detail, because you would have slings on all of these. However, there's no second sling mount up near the front.
It
There
feels,
isn't. You're right.
What the
feels
fuck, guys?
strange that this stock feels. I'm comparing them. This stock looks a lot like the stock on the Diligence.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying is like that. It's more of a brace on the Diligence, and that's definitely more for like this kind of weapon,
Okay,
a submachine gun.
so that's better.
Yeah. Also, I haven't been hitting
It's all right.
any weapons on this, but no backup iron sights on anything so far is pretty bad. Pretty bad idea.
I will say this is a gun that you can put iron sights on. Not
Right,
all
but
guns can get it, but this is one of them.
Yes, what I'm saying is, you want most weapons to have backup iron sights in case your optic goes down, because the type of optic that it comes with, the holographic sight, is battery powered.
Interesting. Okay, so if that battery goes out, there's clearly nothing on the weapon that you can aim with.
Yeah, you're just
remove that.
shooting through a piece of glass. Yeah.
Shoot through glass. I'm on.
But overall, it's pretty good, and I like the look of it personally. Like it's cool. So I'll give this a 7.
7. Okay. Well, that's a relief. After the absolute lambasting that the Adjudicator received, I'm relieved that the SMG 32 Reprimand One of my favorite babies. Got a favorable. We haven't had a 10 yet. We haven't had a 10 yet.
We may not get a 10.
may
We
not
have a
get a
very
10.
discerning customer
For
here.
sure. The SMG-37 Defender. This thing is funny looking. I'm just gonna say that out the gate.
Futuristic Sten. That's what I called it the first time I saw it.
Yeah, it's very junky. I think that when the game launched, we had very much so fewer weapons, and we had way less futuristic options, and that's like where a lot of the like junky aesthetic comes from, and that's why the laser weapons look so junky, because even then, like, the futuristic shit that we had felt kind of slapdash. And having just a fucking Bren for your futuristic fighting force made it feel like we were fighting with, like, Stalingrad hand-me-downs and shit, you know, and that's like where that, like, aesthetic kind of came from. It feels like Helldiver just kind of left that in recent time.
Yeah, it does feel like everything's a little more intentional.
Feels like, but at the same time, there's like a kind of a narrative thing with it, because like when the game launched, we weren't technically in the Second Galactic War. The Second Galactic War started well and truly after all that shit. Around the time, it was well and truly after Malevelon Creek as well. It was I think that the Second Galactic War was declared after Meridia. I think that was around the time. And that was, I would say that's especially when Warbond started to have like crazier, more good looking, more sophisticated looking weapons that looked less junky. With all that said, this thing looks like a dinky piece of shit, in my opinion.
This is a weird design. This is actually where that helical magazine from the Knight would have come in real handy, because if you take out this side magazine and give it a helical like on top, then it becomes the perfect like Secret Service coat gun, you know? And which is what it looks like it's supposed to be, but then you have this stupid fucking stick on the side of it, which would make it super unwieldy in any of those like concealed or like close quarter
It's
like
definitely
vehicle.
deceptively small. This is a small gun.
Yeah.
It also does have a really weird drum you can put on it.
Really? Let me see.
Oh
Let me
shit!
go
It has a
let me go
drum
look at
mag.
this shit.
Oh no! It's a
Oh, okay.
hexagon drum mag.
Yeah.
I've
So this
never
is
seen
just
this.
this is just the fucking bison
That's
thing thrown on the
that's
side.
actually cool.
That's
they modeled
that's
that uniquely.
actually a huge improvement.
That's so cute. That's so cute. It also has a its short
Cute.
mag is even cuter. Oh, look at that little soldier. No, I love this drum magazine on it. I want to level it just to rock this drum mag for a little bit, just to play with it. That's so cute. I love that. Okay. Well, I'm glad we took the time. I would have never known the SMG had a fucking drum mag that's a hexagon. Little beehive. Stupid bee gun.
Yeah,
Sorry.
both it and the pummeler have that similar like setup where you can get that weird ass drum mag on the
Sorry,
side.
I'm very rude to the SMG-37 Defender. I don't know why I've been like degrading it like a. Anyways, back to you. I do find it interesting if you look at it from the side. If you like rotate the camera, you can see the bullet within. It's like you just have a window, this large square window into the interior there, wide open. No, nothing covering it. Nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, are you talking? Well, that's because it's an open bolt. It's an open bolt like an Uzi.
Yeah.
It's just a different way of weapons
Is there a
operating.
concern of like if you're on a Rada Prime of like sand getting in there?
I mean, there would be in any case. I would definitely put a dust cover on it,
Yeah.
but
I just mean like a dusty place with a lot of dust flying around constantly. So even if you're like right side up the whole time, and your best case scenario is like that shit's gonna get all up in this shit.
most weapons should be made to run through that.
Is this one?
I assume it would be. The folding stock is a nice touch. Again, if you throw that drum magazine on it and then have the folding stock, this is a perfect like personal protection detail, like concealed submachine gun for like a bodyguard or something. Like,
So this
and
is, it's got
it's
potential.
Picatinny. Yeah, this Picatinny also does run all the way up to the fucking end of the gun,
Well, there
so
we
that's a plus.
go. Wow.
Not all of them do.
Surprising points for the defender. I'm surprised.
Yeah. Again, the only thing I'd really change is just cut down how fucking big the handguard is.
All right.
Um, yeah, I'll give this a 7. This is not
7.
bad.
That's a surprise to me.
Baseline is pretty goofy with the stick, but if you put that helical on it, it's fine.
Time for you to get pissed off, Joel.
Oh boy,
The
what am I
pummeler.
looking at now? What's that in?
The SMG pummeler. Where is that? Indeed.
Let me check here.
Is that immobilized?
It's in the Polar Patriots.
The SMG 72 pummeler is a sad story. It's a lot like the concussive liberator in that it is fucking useless right now. It's a stagger gun that doesn't stagger very well. When it released, it was basically the pacifier, but broken and an SMG. When it released, you could shoot a charger in the ass twice and it would fully stun for like 3 seconds.
This
Now
is the
doesn't work good.
Defender concussive, basically.
It's the Defender concussive, except instead of having an explosive tube on the side, you have this like battery pack, and instead of saying that it's explosive, it says that it's an electrical hazard.
This is just like taking the. This is just taking the fucking Defender and making it silly, I guess. There's like that extra handguard thing that doesn't need to be there. This foregrip that's attached to that doesn't need to be there. Like,
has a different stock.
yeah, which looks like it's adjustable.
Yeah, it looks like it slides in, like you can collapse it and it slides in. It like has a little thing that like slots neatly in. So
yeah.
just push that in.
So that's cool, actually, and that might work better than the folding stock for concealed purposes, but then again, you have this stupid foregrip here, which isn't even a foregrip, it's just, like, there.
You cannot remove the foregrip. You can only remove the flashlight and laser. And this one does
so I think if you take this,
if you
take this butt stock and put it on the regular Defender, it makes the Defender 10 times better. This is just kind of... Yeah, but this just makes it silly.
Yeah, it makes it silly. At least it doesn't explode. At least it doesn't have an explosion warning. It's just like, hey, this might shock you for some reason. There's an electrical hazard. Because it makes the bullets shocky, I guess.
That would be slightly more believable in that pressurized canister as far as stuns are concerned. Electrified bullets somehow.
Somehow.
Yeah, that thing's like a 4.
We're into shotguns
I wasn't even expecting to be that high.
I think it's just because he liked the Defender a lot, and it's a fucked up Defender that has a better stock.
I will say I like how not just the Punisher, but a lot of the early shotguns have this dual tube design.
And like you can see the shells in it.
It's very neat.
Very neat.
Yeah, so a lot of the shotguns, so the Punisher just is the family of shotgun that they use for everything. This is literally just a Keltec KSG, which is cool. I've heard it's not the greatest shotgun in real life, but I like the design. It's pretty cool.
As far as I understand, you pump it with the slide of the pump is attached to the foregrip, I think.
Yeah, the foregrip's on the slide.
You yank that back.
Yeah.
And that's how you pump it.
Yeah.
And the dual tube, if you flip it, where do you put those shells? You have to put it in one end, and then you have to put it in the other end. That seems
Yeah,
like a lot of for me. That seems kind of difficult to do under pressure, but I guess that's. I mean, if you trained with it,
sure, yeah. But I mean, like at the same time, like if you have a lull in the fight and you have ammo left in it, you're there like topping off every time, you know?
sure, yeah.
Um,
It definitely holds quite a few. Its capacity is 16.
yeah. So that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I'll give this an 8.
Nice.
And I
Okay.
remember it being really, really good when I initially used it. And it's the only one I've seen so far that has Picatinny on top all the way to the end.
That's definitely like a whole point in itself, I bet.
Yeah.
The slugger.
Slugger's the like extended barrel.
It does have an extended barrel for some reason.
And it
Oh,
also
does
has that
this?
little magazine catch on the side of the stock for extra shells.
Yeah, that's a cool feature, but uh,
Same capacity, same loading mechanism. Uh, very few structural differences as far as I can tell, and it even says this is just a modified Punisher shotgun. Like it's
yeah,
very similar.
Iron
I mean,
slugs.
it is just a Punisher. Yeah. I don't know why it comes with a scope. That's kind of weird for a shotgun, but
You can
The way
remove it.
it the way it came out is that it was almost people were using it at longer distances because the slugs were more accurate.
right, it
When the
doesn't
game
So I
was
spread.
think
new, it had the highest penetration value in the game. You could just
it
kill
did.
anything with
They
it.
they nerfed it, but for a while this was incredibly
People were
powerful.
killing Bile Titans and automaton tanks with this thing, and unfortunately, those days are over.
Yeah,
Never to
it's definitely
return.
much lower damage.
It just well, it
Um,
just had like it just had full penetration. It would just penetrate anything. That was the thing about it. So like if you shot like a Hulk in the eye, it would just die. Dutch
yeah,
style.
sure, Hulk in the eye Dutch style.
Um.
I love
So
my slugger and my slugger love me.
so the Slugger is almost the same as the Punisher in every way. Does it just inherit
Yeah,
the?
I'll drop it 1 point because I would just move that little bandolier up a little bit so that I could actually get that thing in my shoulder when I'm shooting. But
Ooh
other
yeah.
than that,
Okay. There's space for it too. You could just like scoot it up.
yeah. Then yeah, and you just don't want it to get in the way of the loading gate there, but
Yeah, it's kind of.
it's not bad. It's just again like the sci-fi game is over designing its guns just a cunt hair.
Kind of, I never realized how much of the Holt inherits some of the design of the Punisher. It may as well be in the Punisher family, but it's definitely like a
Yeah,
strong offshoot away from the Punisher family. You have the Holt?
yeah, I do. It is. Yeah, that pump is massive. You
It's
probably could not get your
really
hand
big,
around that.
yeah. Although
Um,
I do think it is a smaller gun, slightly. It's a
yeah.
bit more compact than the
Where's the
Punisher.
where's the loading gate on this thing?
I
I couldn't tell you.
it's right above the trigger, I think. You see that little indentation? I think that like depresses.
Okay, so yeah, that depresses, and then does it eject out this thing behind your hand here? This little block underneath that?
Um,
Is that where it
that's a
ejects from?
great question. I think we would have to shoot it
I
to
think it
find
is.
out.
I think it definitely is because there's not one on the other side.
But the gimmick with this one is that it loads with flechettes on one end and like sci-fi stun rounds on the other, right?
Yeah, that's silly
But
to
at
me.
least it doesn't
But
have like a charge pack on it that
no,
like
that's
it
true.
doesn't explode or shock you. It's just shells that have some sort of sci-fi component in them, right? That like
Granted,
Yeah,
100 years in the future, I could totally see them miniaturizing taser technology to the point that they could build a taser slug with like two barbs at the end of it. I could see them maybe doing that from. I don't know how much strength it would
the
have,
stun
but
rounds do come out in pellet form. They're not a slug. So
oh,
they,
okay,
they are like
okay.
a shot like style firing thing. So it's flechettes and then there's like stun and it's the stun comes out as if it's buckshot.
Yeah. I like using the halt. I don't like the smoothness of it. It's kind of weird and weirdly phallic. Um, I also think the handguard in front of the pistol grip is not needed, but um, this might be a 6 or 5 just because it's set up weird. You know, like the loading
Yeah.
gates in an odd spot. There's not that ejection port is in a weird spot too,
All right.
and that pump is not humanely sized.
So you would call this a 6, you said?
Yeah,
Okay, that's for all your problems with it. I would say that that's fair. Um, I gotta say the cookout is just fun to look at. Just like I like the colors on it.
This is the gun you bring to your 4th of July barbecue.
It's definitely got that vibe about it. It's a little silly, but it's also just a fucking Punisher platform. So
yeah. It's just a Punisher with an extended barrel and orange paint. I don't like the skeleton pistol grip. That's weird, but
it
um,
says incendiary phosphorus pellets. So that's fun.
I think that's a crime. But yeah,
Well, you
I
know, they
mean,
didn't sign shit.
you're right.
I think
Crime
it
to use it
has
on
a
humans.
I think it has a fire warning on the end. That's interesting. It's a
Yeah,
small
yeah.
triangular like flammable warning. That's true. True.
Well, if you're shooting phosphorus buckshot, then yeah, that thing's gonna get hot as fuck.
Yeah. Um
Mm.
kind of that like
But it is literally just the Punisher. So like, I'll give it an 8 again.
we love Frank Castle. All right. M90A shotgun from Halo.
Okay. I
Fucking
like the
8
M90.
gauge.
Yes, 8 gauge is nuts. Uh, but the flashlight's in a good spot. The magazine tube makes sense. There's the loading gate and the ejection port are all pretty well set up. It actually has sights. The big problem with the sights is they're super far forward, at least to me. Um, which I think with aiming that'll help with your what is it? It helps with your target acquisition because both sights are on the same plane of vision or something like that. But um, it's definitely going to be a lot less accurate out to longer range. But yeah, it's a solid design and it's Halo, so give this a 9.
That's pretty high. But it does have the Halo bonus, and that's been a real ball buster.
A big
So
one. Yeah.
here's a shotgun that isn't in the Punisher family. This is a different family. This is the Breaker family.
Yeah.
And notably, the Punisher is in a bigger, more aggressive gauge than the Breaker family. Breaker's just 12 gauge, as far as I know. Yeah. I don't have further comment. Go ahead.
Same problem with the rails on the bottom, the charging handle, wrong side, all that shit.
Oh God, here we go again.
Yeah.
Cause it's
Massive fucking
magazine
hand
operated. Yeah.
guard. Um,
This is the most box magazine I've ever seen. It's
it is a
so
huge
boxy.
magazine. Those
The
would be
drum
heavy to
is
carry.
so even heavier.
Yeah, you can put a drum on it. A big fucking shotgun drum
Yeah.
that you can see the shells through.
I like it. I'm a big fan of the breaker. It's fun. I like to shoot all the breakers, so like it's a good 7.
7? Okay. The Breaker Spray and Pray is the same shit, except it comes with the drum mag and it's birdshot. And I think it also comes with a duck bill that you can toggle on or off to your preference. It just comes with that.
Yeah. I don't know. This is just breaker machine gun.
Well, the Breaker is already automatic. The Spray and Pray just
Is it
fires.
full auto?
Yes, the Breaker is full auto. The Spray and Pray has a higher rate of fire. and uses birdshot and has more shot, like
I think
more
birdshot.
shots.
Yeah, I think birdshot is gonna bring it down. Would I give the other one 7 or 8?
I think it was a 7.
Yeah.
7.
I like the butt stock on this one better, but
And this one gives a 6 if it's like 1 point down.
yeah.
Okay, Breaker Incendiary is about to piss you off. It has another. It has a flammable
Yeah.
tumor.
Yeah.
It's like
flammable tumor.
Which
it's
sucks because I love
it feeds a little gasoline to each shell right before you pull the trigger.
yeah. I love it in game, but it's not.
It's
Like
got
why is
this
this
fat,
foregrip so far
bulbous
back? This
barrel
fucking
tip.
yeah. It's bright orange. There's a fucking explosive tank right next to your face the whole time.
To be fair, it does come with a black variant, the Helldiver. It just makes it
Yeah.
solid black with like a red line. That actually looks good. The red line looks good. Like if you look at the Helldiver coat and like tilt it around, it has that like the red line. It almost looks like a Truth Enforcer weapon when you look at it that way.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Yeah. Well, this is a bummer. This thing's a little travesty, isn't it?
Yeah, this is probably a 5.
5. Wow. So the breakers get worse the more breakers they release. Interesting.
Yeah. You ready for breaker gas with the fucking poison with the
Fart
nerve
gun.
gas canister right next to
Yeah.
your face?
And it just says warning stinky.
Yeah. Warning,
Uh,
cause breathing problems.
Exploding crossbow.
Oh, I gotta go into the war bonds for that one.
Probably in the explosive, the detonating one or whatever.
Yeah, democratic detonation. Come on.
I do want to like. There's just not enough room, I think, in the tip of a crossbow bolt to really have like a big explosive charge. So
It
I don't
have
know.
to depend on what explosive it is.
Well,
I
yeah,
always thought
you look at the tips of these bolts, you can kind of peek inside because it's a magazine, right? It holds many. It's a repeating crossbow. They're very small. They don't have like a massive bulbous grenade tip or anything like these are just bolts that explode somehow.
Oh yeah. I don't know. The way its like stats are lined up, it's almost like they're mini shaped charges, which is a cool concept.
Yeah,
I don't
okay.
know how you make a shaped charge that tiny. Good for them. But other than that, it's just like a modern pump action crossbow. It's a pretty good design. Actually, this might be a 9 too.
Oh wow, that's pretty
Oh.
good. I'm surprised. I was looking at it though, and I was like, this is like really seems well thought out. The strings are in logical places as
Yeah.
far as I can tell. Like, it's got the wheels
it's-
that I've seen on like modern crossbows and bows, like little
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Compound.
Yeah, the only complaint I've ever been able to come up with for it is just like I don't see how there can be much of a payload in these bolts.
Yeah, no.
Well,
it's
you
gotta
know,
be some
space
kinda-
juice.
Element 710. Okay,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yeah.
That's enough to turn it into a weapon of mass destruction.
Here we have our first fucking Space Marine sized down weapon. The magazine on the Eruptor is immense. This thing is ginormous. It's
Yeah,
really
so
big.
the Eruptor is the Barrett 50 cal of our weapons here.
And it explodes, of course. It's a massive heavy armor penetrated explosive.
If I
Oh, yeah.
remember the stuff I saw on it, it's technically shoots 15mm rounds.
It
Yeah.
has a very diverse nerf buff history. There was a period of time where people were running around one-shotting Bile Titans with it. And I think you can still bop the fuck out of Hulks with it.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
just you have to get him in the eye if you're doing it from the front.
Yeah. You
My-
didn't have to
my-
back then. Just
My
anywhere.
biggest problem is like no bipod. You would definitely want a bipod on this. This is closer to like an anti-material rifle.
If it's any consolation to you, The gun is the most unwieldy, shitty ergonomics weapon in the game. It
Yeah, that
handles
makes
like a
sense.
semi-truck.
Yeah. And then the bolt being like it's bolt action, why is the bolt all the way up at the front here? That's stupid. That's beyond stupid.
The
But other
fucking
than that, it
magazine is
is,
so large.
yeah,
It looks like a sized down bolt gun that a human would wield
yeah.
in 40K. And
That
even
might
then,
be where
those
they brought the
magazines are really
inspiration.
big.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
like
mean,
if you ever compared like one of those like bolt gun, like Space Marine, Astartes bolt gun magazines, and like put it next to a human, it's like that's the size of my head.
well, the magazines on a Space Marine bolt gun is not that crazy in caliber. It's only like 75 caliber, which is I think smaller than a 40 millimeter.
Oh, I just mean the box. Like the actual magazine itself is very wide. It's like just like a little crate.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that big. Like lore wise, it's not supposed to be that big.
Tell that to the miniatures.
The miniatures, it's not that crazy either. I
I
mean,
don't
even with the
know,
new
especially those older
scale,
models. These were
no, it's not that
massive.
crazy.
Yeah, I gotta show you some sometime, and
As
you'll
a
be like,
as a
oh, wow.
connoisseur, as a having several in my bits box, they're not that crazy.
Sure. Okay. Well,
Uh,
we'll see. The Eruptor
yeah, I mean,
rating, I think we're on
it's a 7. It's
7.
not terrible.
You
There's just
would you shoot
a
this in real
couple.
life?
If I had a bipod, yeah.
And safe distance?
What do you mean? I'm
Presumably, you're
not
not using
point
explosive
blanking
rounds.
anything with this
I
thing.
don't think this is a very good CQC weapon.
No.
I mean, if you're at the range or whatever, for the love of God, use like inert, like they've got to have like
Nah, you're
practice
gonna
rounds or
be like
something.
FPS
Yeah.
Russia and just shoot in your backyard with explosives.
Sending mass, yeah, into tannerite filled washing machines.
There's a shortage of washing machines. Do your part.
Now we get to move to. I think you said this was one of your favorites. Is your Punisher Plasma?
Yeah, I love playing with that. That thing's awesome. But gotta scroll down to my special or my energy weapons.
To me, it's really interesting because it's very obviously the Punisher platform, but it's been made to fully redone for Plasma.
Yeah, they've just like cleared out the inside and it has a battery pack and stuff. I think it's a decent design language for a plasma weapon. What I really like about it is that it functions more like a grenade launcher than a shotgun, and that's really good.
Do you think
But
that wielding this the way that it operates in game would be pleasant?
yeah, with plasma, you probably wouldn't get recoil or that much recoil.
Solid marks so far. I mean,
It would be fine, and like this is definitely one of my favorite weapons in game. Like I've stun locked entire patrols of automatons with it. Like
what do you think the
I
role of
love it.
this weapon would be, like if
This is
translated?
a this is a grenadier weapon. So, and that's how I try to use it. I shoot. This is one of the only guns I shoot in third person. That's because with the third person, I have a better field of view to arc it and make it land where I want it to go. And a great area of effect, right? It's not great at taking down single targets. What it does is it does that explosive damage to everything around it and stun locks everything. And it's really good against like patrols, like I said, like just stun locking them. And then you got like Mike with the sickle next to you, just lights all of them up while they can't do anything.
The other thing about it is that like I've shot off like any explosive enemy, so like your little bile
Oh yeah,
spitters,
oh
your
yeah.
bile spewers, jetpack robots.
Jet
Like
Brigade,
if you
yeah.
get the jump on a squad that's just like trundling around,
Yeah, you'll pop
One
the whole
shot,
fucking
and it just
group.
they'll just chain react.
Yeah, it's it's really good. I like it a lot. This is definitely a 9 for me personally.
Wow. I noticed that with the
I,
energy weapons and stuff so far, which we haven't gotten to a lot, you give a bit more leeway because you just can finally stop thinking about the mechanics of it.
yeah, I mean,
Just let
I think
Jesus
this
take the wheel.
implemented. This one specifically is implemented in like the most realistic way.
It's a really
I'm a big
cool
fan.
way to
I'm a big
reuse
fan
the
of like
Punisher.
of like plasma as a an explosive implement versus just like plasma gun or like a plasma beam. You know.
So we still are not at a 10, but this is up there in the top contenders at 9. I think there's only one other 9 that you gave, other than maybe like,
Yeah, I gave the Deadeye a 9, right?
yeah. Interesting. So the Deadeye and the Plasma are the 9s.
Yeah.
That's interesting. You get to go to a kill zone weapon, the Plas 39 Accelerator Rifle.
Yeah, this is like this is the opposite of what I was talking about. It's like plasma as a beam weapon or as like a lance or a dart kind of thing. But also that would make sense to me too because if you're gonna concentrate that superheated matter into a single point, that would probably penetrate a lot. I mean, that's how shape charges work. They turn the copper into a sort of plasma, or they call it plasma when they talk about it. But like a lot of the anti-tank weapons we use that have heat warheads, it turns that copper into a jet that punches through the armor and allows the explosive to go inside. Um, that's why it's so effective. And so I think this as a sniper rifle against like an armored target would be pretty useful,
Kind
pretty
of like an
solid, and
anti-tank
also
rifle almost.
maybe not anti-tank, but you could probably take out like a Humvee equivalent with it, or like a you know you know
Maybe like a low flying helicopter that wasn't,
yeah, give
or
the golden
definitely a
BB
drone.
golden BB to a fucking mech pilot, like something like
Well,
that.
it's all really amazing and cool that you said because this game, this rifle actually sucks in game.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
that.
a
I'm also
burst
just
fire
not.
as well. Burst fire sniper rifle.
Oh, really? That makes zero sense. Okay, that just dropped this thing down to like a
I'm so
5. Like,
sorry.
what the hell are they
Burst
thinking?
fire plasma rifle that must be charged to fire.
Nice. Yeah, this is definitely like a 5 then. Design
Tragedy.
language wise, it's not bad though. It has Picatinny on the bottom for you to throw like a bipod on it too. That would be sick, but
Hmm.
this almost shouldn't be a sniper rifle. It should be more of like a saw, like a automatic rifleman billet kind of thing.
So, Jake weapon. The Blitzer. Hardly know her.
Some kind of like pump action dynamo, like to charge the weapon. I
Yeah,
don't understand the mechanics
yeah.
of
You
this.
you pump it, and it charges up, and then you shoot it, and it seems to have a very long-lasting power source because you can shoot it forever.
This is silly. This is kind of silly. The silhouette is very much like a saw, so that's cool. But like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the pump action, charge the power cell thing going on. This looks like something. You ever seen like the guys make like lightning guns on YouTube?
Yes, I've literally
That's
posted
oh
those.
yeah, you
Yeah.
sent that one. Yeah, that's what this looks like the evolution of.
It's interesting.
I also hate that it kills me.
Yeah, when you're playing with Jake.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha! Oh, say that shit to him later. Me and Jake got a huge argument the other day about it.
Dude, you let yourself get
To be
drawn into that.
fair,
He was
to be
fucking with you.
fair, to be fair, Jake is the only person I've ever seen to like qualify expert on this thing, like make
sure.
it an actual viable option.
For sure.
I don't know how or why, but he just understands arc damage and the trajectories in ways that I could never figure out.
I've tried. It just doesn't feel as good as just shooting something.
Yeah, it's definitely not satisfying, but it's also like I
To
don't
him,
know.
it must be. To him, it must be.
I feel like the application of it should be more like a non-lethal crowd control thing, but
Maybe less lethal.
Huh.
You
yeah,
know,
well,
somebody's
yeah,
pacemaker's going down.
yeah. Like I could see
The
this, like especially with how it jumps from enemy to enemy, being like a riot control device. You just shock the whole mob.
so final rating.
It's a 5. I like the design language. I just don't like some of the function of it is weird.
So now we're in Laser Town. We're gonna be in Laser Town for a while.
You take me to Laser
Laser
Town.
Town. The Laz 5 Scythe is the continuous
I don't have
beam
that one.
version. It's just a laser that shoots a continuous straight line beam.
Got a very sci-fi look to it.
It has a warning on it about venting heat from the heatsink.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh,
This is what they put on the guard dog.
yes, it's what they put on the guard dog, and a much bigger sized up version of it for the laser sentry as well as the laser cannon. It's all the same visible like technology.
Yeah,
Hilariously, it comes with a flashlight. I will always
yeah.
find that kind of funny.
My big thing about it is like, where am I gonna hold this? Right? If it's a continuous beam of hot light, it's going to burn the fuck out of anyone holding it.
You can put an angled foregrip on it, but yeah, it's not
Yes,
standard.
but that's not how angled foregrips function. That's not how any foregrip functions, actually. We can get
People say
into
better
that
than
later.
nothing.
Sure, yeah, but um, yeah, it's just, there's no place to hold this. I do like that with all the laser weapons, they incorporate the lens in the barrel, right? That's like something that's really not implemented. Like a 40K las gun doesn't put the lens in the barrel, or it's like not visible, you know?
It has this
So
interesting
this is,
sort of setup to prevent the lens being smacked or obstructed.
yeah, yeah. I also
It's
think
a nice
that
little cage.
that little circle on the front of the cage also helps with concentrating the beam.
Yeah, that's clearly a
So it's,
lens at the very end. It's another lens,
yeah, yeah.
a
So it's
much
like
tighter lens.
I think they implement the laser weapons really well. They're very plausible as laser weapons, power source notwithstanding. But
Right? Yeah. There's
710, man.
never a mention of like the actual fuel source or like power. There's no power pack that you really change out. It's the heatsink you change out, which is interesting. One presumes that it just has a very powerful power pack in it that you don't have to change out, but that just seems. I don't know. It's interesting. At least
E710, man.
they definitely commit more to its design than las guns are ever committed to. Las
yeah,
guns are willy nilly. Makes me sad.
I don't know. I'll
I
give
wish
this
the
a 6.
I wish the beam was red.
Oh, hi, Jake.
Hey, Jake.
I'm not going to be hell diving, but I am going to be joining you in voice chat because I can.
Jake, we are
Okay.
currently recording. We are performing a gun review of every gun in Helldivers.
I'm doing my fucking best Zach impression.
Yeah, Joel has been doing his best Zach impression, and
By
right
that I mean
now
Zach Cadle.
we have gone through uh, all the rifles, marksman rifles, SMGs, shotguns, explosives, and right now we just finished up down the line to the Las 5 Scythe. What was
Cool. I'm
the-
building a Kirby.
What was the rating you gave the last 5 scythe?
I think it's a 6.
Really?
Very
Yeah.
plausible, very useful. Just where the fuck am I gonna hold it?
Fair enough. The Laz 16 sickle is a very similar gun platform, with some differences.
It does have that rail running along the bottom to kind of keep your hand further away from the barrel.
A chrome metal rail.
True, that's probably heats up pretty fast.
Yeah, it is chrome. It looks like it might have something on the bottom of the actual laser focus here where you can put your hand, that little loop.
Interestingly, they got rid of the protective cage around the lens, and there's no like later focusing lens. But
They
the
did.
difference
I
being
think
is
that
this is
is
the automatic.
yeah,
burst.
which I think is it's not a continuous beam.
It's not a
It's
continuous beam.
which so like it doesn't need that extra focusing component on the end.
Perhaps.
Other than that, I mean, this is probably one of the more realistic ones. Obviously this big block here where they keep the battery or whatever. It just looks like a very plausible weapon, and I like it. It's super useful. Yeah, this would probably be an 8.
All right, so
It
the
looks
sickle is a
comfortable. It looks
lot
strong.
higher than the scythe, interestingly. Here's when we get to a gun where you're definitely not going to want to shoot. The double edge.
Yeah, actually, I've been
The
using
gun
the
that
double edge
kills you.
on these cave missions. The double edge is pretty useful. You just gotta remember to pause and wear armor that helps.
Yeah, if you have incendiary armor and the health bonus,
Oh, even the like ones that provide like 50 or whatever percent elemental resistance, those are good too. Like the Hellgast armor and the new Dust Devil stuff is pretty good with it.
It literally sets you on fire. Completely on fire, ablaze.
Yeah,
So to shoot this,
it's also entirely wrapped in gold foil.
yeah, it's definitely like a nightmare weapon. It looks like it seems to be the same platform as the sickle, but with just all
Yeah, definitely a souped up power
all
source.
caution thrown to the wind.
yeah, everything resembling safety, which wasn't much to begin with, being removed.
Yeah, it's a souped up power source, a
Except for
souped
these
up
gold
lens.
condoms on the side.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that. That looks like 2 gold condoms. Packed for later.
My
Packed nicely.
Yeah. Nice and magnum.
extra large condom for my Magnum dong.
100%.
Packed into my rifle. Those are specifically for Kevin when he wants to fuck the robots.
Wow. I'm glad he's wearing protection. I don't think that'll
He's
save
definitely
him from the
not. He
crushing
definitely
hazard.
doesn't use it, but the crushing hazard.
It's there, even if he doesn't use it.
Yeah, it's there for if he wants it.
Token gesture, I suppose. That is like a funny thing to. Never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Nope.
What?
Anyways, final rating for the double-edged sickle.
Oh, it was 7. It's
7.
It's just a souped up regular sickle.
Very solid marks on every laser. Now we get into the 2 plasma guns. When the game launched, the Scorcher was in Helldiver's Mobilize, and it's the final unlock that you get in Helldiver's Mobilize.
I do have that one. I do like this one.
And at the time, it was the most futuristic and sleekest futuristic weapon in the game. It felt like an endgame item, which is funny because now no one cares, right? It's just a weapon. It's not a remarkable weapon. People do like it, but at the time back then, it was like, almost a special weapon.
Shit. Yeah.
You were the shit if
it
you had
was one of the main. It was one of the main weapons that, like, if you were on the bot front, you need this gun.
Because it would spill past, especially like the Striders and stuff.
Yeah. which I still use on the bot front. It's good.
But it was a status
Um,
symbol back then. It was interesting. No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's obviously got the plasma stuff that the Plasma Punisher has, but it's on a more like rifle-like situation.
Yeah, I've always wondered with like all three of the plasma weapons, with like all of the like, you got like this loose wiring that's like not really beneath the case or anything like that. It's like, what functions do you lose if one of these wires gets like caught on like a branch or something and just rips out? Like,
I was
yeah,
always
that is
I noticed that
that's
the plasma
definitely
weapons
a concern.
have these like coppery, brassy, like almost steampunk looking components, like the on the end of the Scorcher's barrel, and then these like rows of like Tesla coil looking ass tubes. Like this is some shit that they raised Frankenstein with. That's
Well, it's
interesting.
probably it has to be an alloy that would be resistant to the heat generated.
For sure.
Um, uh, so it's got rails that go down to the end, so that's a plus. Plenty of
Aha!
room to hold
The
this.
fucking plasma gun has.
I know, I
That's
know.
wow. Fucking
Plenty
Wind
of room to
River.
hold this. Like it looks like you have plenty of shielding for your hand, so you can place it right where you want it.
Looks really
Big
sleek.
thing is no trigger guard. That again is just not smart.
On this kind of weapon,
And
especially.
yeah, and then the magazine, the power cell is right in front of your face. So I don't know if you've ever shot through an optic, but those motherfuckers will fog up from just regular gas from your weapon being released, like on a gunpowder weapon. I can't imagine the fucking fogging up from the power cell of a plasma weapon sitting right there, as well as the danger to your eyes and your face.
Hilariously, you can put iron sights on the Scorcher. And they look
That's
really funny looking.
no shit, you can. That's
Yeah,
goofy.
that looks really funny.
That's goofy looking. Yeah. I don't know. I like the
Would
Scorcher.
that be a positive or a negative?
Well, they wouldn't fog
It-
up.
Yeah.
I never really
I'm of
used
the
the
opinion
Scorcher as
all
like a
these.
long range weapon anyway, so I think irons would probably be preferable, or like holographic for me.
It's weirdly inaccurate at longer ranges. I don't.
Yeah, like I wouldn't really want to. I wouldn't try to snipe with the Scorcher.
Yeah.
Not really, unless I'm like just taking pot shots.
I'm gonna go. I might go with a 7 for that one. It's not bad at all. It's just
Very sleek. It looks very
yeah,
nice, at least. Very
good.
aesthetically
It's
pleasing.
well designed. Yeah.
And now for its younger brother, Purifier. This came out
Which
later.
one?
Plas 101 Purifier. I don't know what
It,
bond it's in.
oh, that's in Polar Patriots, I think. Yeah, it is.
yeah, more damage, charge up mechanic, although its capacity isn't quite as good.
It's a charge up,
Okay.
but you can also just fire it rapidly as well.
Yeah, you can fire it from like the base if you don't mind, but
And when
it
it
doesn't
came
cost
out,
you any ammo to charge.
it was glitched to where its rate of fire was really fucking high, and it had, because it's plasma, a bit more armor penetrating than it says. So what you would do is you would shoot it super fast, empty out the whole magazine, and kill like a factory strider. And then they nerfed it because that was a little bit bunked. And it had a problem with the fire rate was also bugged to where if you just shot it rapidly, you just like clicked over and over. It basically had infinite fire rate. Like it was as fast as you could click. If you set up like a macro, you could empty out your magazine in no seconds, basically. Like all fire at once.
So this is just a worse designed Scorcher. It does have a trigger guard this time, which is good.
You can put irons on it again.
Okay, but what they've
Funny.
done is they've put all this tubing on the outside, which is definitely going to heat up. So it takes away a lot of where your hand can go, as well as these little nodes down the length of the barrel instead of being clustered like on the Scorcher. They're all the way down, so you're just gonna have superheated different points of the fucking thing where you're trying to hold it instead of them being behind your hand, and that is not gonna be fun. And then same shit, like the cell is right in front of your face, so it's probably like a
They really couldn't get that cell to like lay flat. That bothers me.
yeah,
Yeah.
or be like in this little node in front of the trigger.
Super Earth design team was prioritizing something else.
Who knows? Where we at on it?
This is gonna be 1 point back from the Scorcher. I'm gonna go 6.
All right. I think now we're about to get into this shit that you don't own, especially.
Okay, give me
The
1 second.
variable.
I'll go take a quick piss and then I'll be back.
He's pissing.
Oh, I do on the variable though.
He's pissing.
Yeah, this is the unholy union of like an 18th century knock volley gun and 21st century metal storm.
It has 3 fire modes: shoot automatic,
First,
shoot burst, and then shoot everything at the same time, which ragdolls you.
biggest burst.
Big, full or auto for sure, and it becomes a cannon at that point, an actual like grape shot cannon.
Tally ho, lads. My spine is gone.
Variable, interestingly, is the Tally-Ho Lads home defense gun if you use it in that way. It's the only thing that really role plays as the musket. If you use it in the, I'm only going to fire this all barrels at once every time. That would be really funny for us to like all bring and do
Tally-ho, lads!
and do the whole home defense bit. That would be really,
Yeah, but if you
we should probably keep
Alright.
that in mind.
well, what if you used all 49 shot recoil? What if you used it all on one little bug?
Well,
I own a variable for home
that's
defense.
where it's
because that's
funny.
what
that's well, we would play on lower difficulty just for the bid, obviously.
hang on, 1 second. Let me
Better
find
all
the
bring the
let me
supply
find the
pack.
copy
What you
pasta.
making, hun? Oh boy.
You're looking for own a musket for self-home defense.
Where are
I
you
own a
even gonna begin with
PG-70
this thing, Noel?
variable for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers of Super Earth intended. 4 Terminids break into my house. What the liberty I say is I grab my Helldiver helmet and my medium armor and VG-70 variable. Blow a golf ball sized hole through the first charger. He's dead on the spot.
Ragdoll
Draw
myself.
my ragdoll myself across down the stairs. Draw my peacemaker, shoot the second alpha commander, miss him entirely, and nail the neighbor's dog.
Nail my teammate down the street.
I have to resort to the epoch mounted at the top of the stairs. For democracy, I shout. The epoch explodes in my hands, incinerates the rest of the house and all the bugs.
Just as
Fire
the
alarm.
fathers intended.
Just the founding fathers of Super Earth intended. I can do a better one. I just need time to write it out.
Please do. Please do.
I feel like you should also look at the J Fat Mac version of that and do that for the variable also. I need to find it. It's one of my favorite just things, and I know if I look through the messages I send my stepbrother
So-
instead.
So,
Props to the variable for allowing me to live my lifelong dream of being Sergeant Harper from Sharp's Rifles.
what?
Yep. Nobody's going to understand that one.
I understand that one. I just
Okay.
didn't consider it before today.
Yeah. Great show. It's all free on YouTube, guys. Go watch Sharp's Rifles. Amazing show. Only show Sean Bean doesn't die in.
That's hilarious. Interesting factoid.
This thing would be fucking useless on a modern battlefield. This is huge and bulky and long, and it has like
It's
10 different
dumb.
functions.
It's very dumb.
It's so stupid. Like,
It is definitely
Like-
made for Helldivers players.
You empty all your barrels and you break your fucking shoulder. Like, guys, come
You
on, what are
go
we doing?
flying.
Like, isn't it unironically a break action rifle too? Meaning that
Yeah, you then like just shove your hand and just cram the bullets in, like
It's
fucking.
yeah.
It's
which
maybe you have a speed loader, but to its credit.
Well, it is a sort of a speed loader because it does kind of demonstrate that it's like a metal storm kind of thing. It's like all 7 barrels have 7 bullets stacked on top of each other, and you put them all in
Oh.
as one big cartridge.
Yeah, that's also fucking silly. You handed me a Metal Storm shotgun. Like, what are we doing, guys?
What are we doing?
like
This is
just as I understand with like the downside with break actions also is like if you put too much stress on that hinge, the gun will just explode in half potentially.
Okay, but rating just overall, so like it doesn't really score any points for Battlefield viability, but like in its design and in its
no, this thing
fun
is a shit
factor.
show. It's bulky. I hate using it. It's fucking. The barrels are way too far past the handguard, so you're not gonna get
Oh
any
no,
fucking
he hates
leverage.
it.
The fucking handguard is underneath it, so you're not don't have any leverage anyway. Like, it's just a shit show. This thing's like a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10 is honestly better than I expected for it. I'll take
But
that.
I own one because that's what the founding fathers of Super Earth intended.
100%. Yep, that's where the 3 points come from. There you go. Flam 66 Torture.
I have no problem with this. This is very cool, like Colonial Marines, Warhammer 40K style
Definitely looks like
flamethrower.
a flamer.
It
Yeah, it's-
really does look like the small flamer that they gave the Marines and Aliens.
Yeah, like it's just a sick classic design, very simple. I like the canvas wrap over it. That's very vintage, cool look. I wish more things in Helldivers looked like that. Hopefully we'll get a Colonial Marines war bond.
I saw a fan
Um,
version of that, like a mock-up, and it
yeah.
was cool.
What are we doing, Helldivers?
Yeah, give me a 10 mm explosive tipped caseless rifle,
I really
please.
believe we're getting the 40K crossover. I really believe.
I think we might too. Yeah, it's probably.
I think so.
All right, Helldivers, we're being silly.
So, any other notes? It's a small gun. It's not very like over designed. It's definitely got gribble on it, but like you know everything in this game does. So, any other notes?
I'll give this a 9 out of 10 too.
9 out
Like,
of
it's
10 for
very
the Flam 66 Torture. Let's go. All right.
simple. It's a classic design. It's very easy,
Simple.
very easily likable, and it's
Simple
not.
is better
it's-
for Joel. I'm learning.
Yeah, and it's not. Yeah, it's not bad to use in game either. It's fun.
All right. Big one. The bolt gun.
Oh no.
Bolt gun.
Yeah, let me find it.
Jar Dominator has a fun in-game history where it was only used by 40K fans when the game came out because it sucks. Or it sucked at the time. It's a lot better now. Thank you, honey.
This thing is a nightmare.
Oh no.
I love this game in weapon in game.
Horrible
Again,
ergonomics, though.
yeah.
The
So
worst.
my problem with it, honestly, is it's not bad once you get a foregrip on it. Honestly, the ergonomics are fine. My main problem with it is the recoil should not be what it is because most of your the whole point of gyrojet rounds is that most of your punch is coming from a self-contained rocket inside the round, right? So
I feel like it would really find its niche in the current situation of the game if they removed the recoil and made it like a more accurate rendition of what the gyrojet like idea is, because as it stands it's already got very bad ergo, very bad ammo like economy. It doesn't really have the explosive gimmick that it had on launch. Like they pretty much remove the explosive part of it. Like it would come into its own if it didn't have recoil, but it does. So in terms of like its position right now, it's like a very like I want to use a bolt gun option. It doesn't really feel super good at anything.
I like it. It's fun to
It
use.
is
Charge it
fun,
handles on the wrong side.
of course,
As with so many other things.
as always.
Okay, hang on, you guys sound far away.
How about now?
Oh,
Ah,
Joel.
Okay, we're
Oh.
back. Yeah, I like it. It's just that magazine would be a bitch and a half to use. You'd have to have like a duffel bag of these things, you know?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking massive.
Oh, god damn it, it's doing it again.
Oh, I think I know what you're referring to. I've dealt with it before.
Yeah.
Annoying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Final rating. JR5 Dominator.
Give it a 6. I mean, it's not bad at all. I just
Oh, great,
little
we get
things
to
here
go
and
to the
there.
fucking secondaries. So many.
You know, I didn't own all those either.
The warrant may be really hard for you to look at if you don't own it.
No, I do own the warrant. So I bought the warrant because Judge Dredd. And then it sucked.
It's
Me and
not
Mike
very
suffered
good.
through that
Not very
together.
The slight is in a weird place for me. It's like right up
It
front.
should be a little further forward. Because that's where I've sent pictures of my pistol before, I think. It should be a little further forward on that back end of the slide, but otherwise, as a pistol, it's not a bad design.
Super duper glossy and shiny. I'm moving around. It's like the
Yeah,
shiniest gun in the game.
yeah.
Oh
But it looks
yeah.
like it'd be fine to shoot. Yeah, yeah, the fucking warrant. Yeah, it makes you say I am the law. Yeah, and
Oh
hold
grab
gun
a drink real
coming
quick.
for
I'll be right
you.
back.
yeah. You scared him
See?
off.
I will say,
Hit you with the high X round. Yeah.
if I'm to give at least something for what it was with the Dread gun, at least it was when it was released, was broken in a fun way of piercing through 15 enemies at once.
Oh, that's sad.
It did not do that to me.
It
Fucking,
used to have like a really broken piercing.
fucking, the warrant, man. It is the shiniest weapon in the game. It's
Huh.
like covered in goo. It's like wet. It's so shiny. What the fuck?
It doesn't lock on to anything. I would have almost rather it just be a variable ammunition, but
You would want it to be like variable as like high X and then hot shot.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What? You good?
The chair almost gave way beneath me because we have a shitty
Oh.
chair and we have a new one coming.
but Ash shot him with high X right at that moment.
Yeah, Ashley,
Ah.
my wife, shot me with a high explosive pistol round in that moment, and I died. I'm now
Ripperoni.
ghost. Warrant rating. Let's go.
We'll give this a 6. It's a good design. It's just in game, not fun to use
The
anymore.
fucking magazine being up front is weird to see on a
It's
pistol.
weird, but it's also
Reminds me of the Mauser.
that's the Judge Dredd thing. It's accurate to the Judge Dredd. The lawgiver
What's your
has a
opinion of a
magazine. up front.
pistol having the magazine there?
I mean, if it works, it works.
Fair
I
enough.
wouldn't want to shoot one. It would be. This doesn't look so bad, but it would be hard to get
Like,
the
get it in
same
there.
kind of grip on it, I feel. And yeah, that's like another. That's extra movement you have to do
Yeah.
to.
That's what
Ye-
I'm thinking. Peacemaker.
Peacemaker's a solid design, actually. If it had just. Actually, that little end there where you have the flashlight or the laser or whatever that is. Flashlight laser combo. That's a little bulky. A little. They should cut out that square and just move it up like an inch.
It is a very bulky handgun, almost to the point of looking like a Mass Effect handgun. It's very bulky. It's
Yeah,
like
Well,
it's,
I for one enjoy John Cena being in Helldivers.
I don't see him. Anyways, the Peacemaker. The pistols should probably be like quick and easy because there's just a lot less going
Yeah,
on.
I mean, just change the handguard to be a regular trigger guard, and it would be perfect. It would be fine. But yeah, I'll give this an 8 out of 10.
What did you give the warrant numerically?
Like a 6, I think.
Okay. Already off to a good start with the pistols. The Redeemer.
Redeemer. So I really like the Redeemer. This is the Mac 10 of
For sure.
Helldivers.
Yeah.
And it does just that. Like it's simple. The one flaw is that I think this whole block on the back, you see how it connects to the long pieces on the side, like that's all one piece.
Yeah.
I think that they're doing there is making that the slide, which to me doesn't make much sense, instead of doing a charging handle open bolt thing like a Mac 10 does. But because that'd be a huge piece to try and pull back on when you're clearing a malfunction.
So what I'm hearing is the Redeemer, when it jams, you throw it away.
Or you better fucking find cover and use both hands to figure it out, yeah.
Damn.
But other than that, solid design. I'll give it a 7.
Okay. Really great showing for pistols so far. I'm actually kind of impressed. The Verdict. I love this thing. It's big and it's dumb and it's the game's Deagle.
Go find that one.
Oh shit, where's the Verdict?
It is part of the Polar. It's
Yeah.
Boy Patriots. The Verdict. The gas-operated semi-automatic P113 chambers in 14mm rapid deliberation. The largest centerfire cartridge of any magazine-fed pistol.
It's a centerfire cartridge in 14mm.
Centerfire is what most pistols are. Never mind.
I think they were trying to
Centerfire
one
is
up
what
the 50
most
Action
bullets
Express.
are.
Yeah, I was just reading
Centerfire-
off of it, right? Like it's,
Okay.
So that's like the largest pistol that they have in service in Super Earth.
Yeah,
in
I mean
terms of its
it's
caliber.
a Deagle with a Glock pistol grip, which is weird, but only real flaw I see is that the rail on the bottom is way far back from the bottom of the gun, or the bottom of the lower receiver. And then those two little knife points are kind of stupid on the end, but this is solid. I'll give this an 8 too.
Oh man. Okay.
I will say, as a player, though, I'll just add one thing I think about the Verdict. This is my one salty thing. It needs a damage boost because the Talon outranks it in everything.
I will say that our ratings have been primarily on the design rather than the
Yeah,
gameplay.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just throwing in this as like this is completely irrelevant to what we're ranking, but this is just my own complaint.
I do
The
agree. I do agree.
shafted so fucking
You
hard.
need pistol customization. I want secondary customization bad.
Hopefully
Yeah.
soon.
The M6C SOCOM pistol, integrated
Metal Gear.
suppressor.
Yeah. So it's again got points for Halo, but also it
And
comes
Metal
with
Gear.
iron. It comes with iron sights. And unlike most of the Halo guns. And then yeah, it's a good design. Very weak though. At least in Halo, I remember this version of the Magnum not being good.
I miss the original Halo.
OG Magnum was a monster. It was like a second sniper rifle. Yeah, I mean it's good. I'll give this a 7.
love the touch that on the magazine. So they have a lot of the like little writings on it and stuff, and the Martian armory
Yeah.
thing. But they also have on the magazine they have the Helldiver insignia engraved in the magazine.
Yeah, like everything's a Halo reference, but clearly this is still the Helldivers universe.
Yeah. Because they mention the Martian armory a lot, but then you look at fucking if you go to the Killzone weapons, they mention Stahl arms.
Yeah.
And that's like a in-universe, in Helldivers corporation that produces armaments. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, Martian Armory is a reference to Misria Armory, which is on Mars in Halo, and that's who makes all the guns or most of the guns for the UNSC in Halo.
So final rating for the SOCOM.
Say 7.
7. Okay. Very strong, super strong points in pistols in general. Senator is a big favorite for everyone. It's almost like a iconic Helldiver's gun at this point, just because of how favored it is by the players and like how absurd its role in combat is as like a little pocket heavy deleter that like penetrates anything. Um,
6 shots, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
it is in the right circumstances. I've killed factory striders with this thing, and it's still that strong, and it's not going to be nerfed. I'm pretty sure it is a like iconic mainstay part of the game now. And looking at it, it doesn't really feel massive when you're in game and like looking at it, but this is a big fucking revolver.
Yeah, I like it. The sights are weird. I don't remember what it looks like aiming down sights, but it's definitely not these 2 boxes that it shows on the model. I
It
don't know
shoots from the
why.
bottom of the cylinder out the barrel, which is
Yes,
weird to me.
so that's what I was talking about earlier with the placing the barrel lower in the frame mitigates recoil better because it's sending that recoil directly into your hands and arms instead of throwing it like over the top of them, making your barrel go up. So
Really?
this is
Okay.
actually, yeah. So this is actually really good pistol design.
That's intelligent. Okay.
If you can make it reliable and effective, which clearly this is issued the Helldivers, so it has to work, right?
Supposedly.
The iron
Yeah.
sights, not the irons, but the sights on this are weird. They're the only sights like that in the game. It's got unique
Yeah.
sights.
And
I
I don't
don't like 'em.
remember. No, I don't remember how it looks when you're aiming down them in first person.
Tiny red
But
dot.
is it really?
It's a tiny little red sight picture, and it's the
Yeah,
tiniest
then
little
no.
box.
You
It
definitely,
is.
Yeah, one or
you,
both of them is like a little holographic sight or something.
yeah, then you definitely don't need 2, and I would almost rather have iron sights on it.
I would rather have iron sights on it just for the fantasy. But
Yeah.
Like,
Big iron.
it's
Big iron.
definitely difficult. I don't really like the first person view of the Senator very much. I don't think it looks very good. I generally prefer to just like shoot with the third person like dot, a little circle that you get. It's hard to be precise with it because of its shitty fucking first person sights, which is sad.
Yeah.
I feel like the actual hammer is way too high on that gun, but that's just me not understanding gun manufacturing, but just looks wrong to me. Something feels ever so off with that height.
Um,
I don't know.
Let's
This is just me
also
asking
do
someone who
the
probably knows more about guns than I do.
Well, I'm eyeballing it, and he's
uh,
eyeballing it.
okay, so it's hard to tell because the model has it cocked in like half cock right now for some reason.
Yeah.
Half cock.
Anus.
If I like imagine it up there, like what's the fucking word? Like settled or reset. It doesn't look that bad. The grip's a little thick, but you'd probably still be able to reach it decently, especially with that paddle on the end. I think it's pretty well designed overall.
Final score.
Give the Senator an 8. Sights are kind of bullshit, but other than that, I love it.
Reminds me of
Stun
Revolver
Lance.
also. Oh,
Yeah,
we're going
I
to the
don't even
CQC.
I don't have to pick that. I don't have that thing. I don't even have to look at it. It's fucking cattle prod. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to review it. It's a stick.
Out of 10.
Fucking a 10 out of 10 for being a stick with lightning on the end. I mean, fucking 5-year-old me would have loved that.
Saber. It's a saber.
Handing ceremonial sword suitable for use in parades
Sabrage.
And combat.
Where's this thing? In fucking...
It's probably
in
the Masters of Ceremony.
Yeah.
Masters of Ceremony. Yes.
It's an officer's sword. Drive me closer so that I can hit him with my
Hit
sword.
them with my sword.
That's just a generic like decorative saber. Like we have these in the Marine Corps. They're not sharp in the Marine Corps because they're just for ceremonies. So I guess realistically, this thing shouldn't be doing any damage, but
A dull blade can still very much do a lot of damage.
I would say that Helldivers probably do sharpen this shit.
clearly, um, yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I'd never carry one in the battle.
Stun baton.
A lightweight melee weapon that temporarily stuns enemies.
It's like the stun baton from Half-Life, kind of. That's how I always view it.
What is that in? I've never seen that one.
Oh, it's in the Superstore, I think.
It's a superstore item. It was released alongside the other Urban Warrior stuff.
Oh, I see it. Oh, this is just a fucking police brutality, huh?
Yeah.
Call me Curtis Stryker. Yeah, I guess it's cool. It's
house
it's,
burning
definitely
down! House burning down!
no, she shot the fucking hot shot this time.
Ah!
Yeah, no. Hot shot.
The shot is hot.
Yeah, it's a stun baton. It's cool. It's a stick
What would
with
you
light
rate the stun
behind the
baton out of 10 then?
You didn't rate
Dude,
the
10
saber,
out of
right?
10. Oh, the saber's like a 4 out of 10 because it gives me flashbacks to boot camp.
Combat hatchet. This is
Yeah,
something that
okay,
you
I-
get
wait,
online. You
where's
never see
that
those
one?
ads for the, like, tactical axe.
Yeah, but where'd it get released with?
It's also
I think it might be
fine,
another superstore.
It's another superstore item, I believe.
fitting.
Definitely don't.
I think it might have been Martyrdom or something around that
I
time
think
of
it
release.
was with the, like,
Oh, it's the
suicide
fucking
color.
tomahawk thing.
Yeah, it's the tomahawk, yep.
Basically,
Tactical tomahawk. I mean,
Combat hatchet.
it would be fun to hit someone with. 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Now for the fucking Buster Blade, the fucking machete.
wait. Yeah. Oh, I thought you said you were gonna move on. Yes, I was about to say definitely don't forget the machete before we move on to specials.
This thing is... I wish it was two-handed, man, because it's very big. It would work as a two-handed. It would be fun.
It's
Or
not
at least,
in
like,
the
let me swap
Superstore
to a
anymore.
two-handed.
I think the machete's cool. 9 out of 10.
Great. Stim pistol.
2 out of 10.
2 out of 10. You don't want
2 out
the
of 10.
Fent?
Who the
You don't want the
fuck's
Fent?
I like the Fent, but like, who the fuck's shooting little needles at me, dude? I'm gonna get mad. Doc, what the fuck, man?
Bushwhacker.
I like the Bushwhacker a lot, actually. I mean, it's simple. It's a fucking, I keep one of these in my car kind of gun. Like, I don't know why it has sling mounts on it. That's interesting, but I guess I'd want to do that, huh? Sling, just have a little like
Just have it in
carabiner
your coat. And you
thing
just
on off of it.
whip it
Yeah.
out. Whatcha? You know?
In case
Yeah.
you're trying to
Seems
protect
a lot
Sarah
of
Connor.
someone. Oh yeah.
This is much less likely to
Yeah.
break your hand than the lever action thing he did on the bike.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
I
a
do like it.
robot. He'll
I
survive.
kind of want to see like the full version of it.
Like unsaw it off.
Unsaw it off. Yeah.
Triple barreled, full length barrel.
Yeah, like
Ooh.
a Doom super shotgun.
That
Like
would
that
be
would be cool.
Yeah.
If they did a Doom Warbond that was like the OG Doom stuff, like not Doom Slayer, just like Doom Marine.
But no, it needs to be Doom 3, the greatest Doom of all the Dooms.
Oh, you're about to make everybody
Sorry.
mad.
That's why I exactly said that, because I
Rage
know
bait thing to
everyone
say.
loves. Yes.
The only detail that slightly confuses me is that the sawing off part on the barrel is still like rough around the edges, but the sawn off part on the handle has been sanded down and polished and stained.
The Talon.
I like the Talon. It's not a revolver, but it's
Hard
good.
hitting
I was
laser
using,
revolver.
yeah,
It doesn't
I like
revolve.
it, and it does not revolve. But
What
it
if
also
maybe if the cylinder, that like blue part where like normally the cylinder would be, if that was like spinning, would that then make it a revolver because it revolves?
maybe.
I mean, is that what the ammunition's feeding from, though?
I mean, it is the battery, I
We
believe.
just need something to spin for it to be a revolver.
Well, spinning is a good trick.
All right.
I am Genome Soldier. I like to
I
spin.
think the Talon might be the best use of this laser design because you're not relying on any other handholds. You literally just need you would literally just need a holster that like is heat resistant,
It
and you'd
doesn't
be
even
fine.
like seem over designed. Like it's a very quiet design.
Yeah, it's very simple.
It definitely has the revolver grip. Yeah, it has that like structure. It has the shape of it, like the profile.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I could see myself walking around New Vegas with this.
To the town of Outlaw Ranger rode a stranger one fine
To the
day.
town of where?
Town of something something.
The
I can't
town of
remember. I
the
remember the
town of
entire line
sad
except for this.
dog noises.
The town of Old Hellmeyer dropped a diver one fine day.
There we go. Thank
Town
you,
of
Joel.
Agua Fria was where he went.
Yes, I know. I know.
Agua
Mike
Fria.
knows.
Is there a
Thank you.
planet?
Something
Is there a
Mike-
planet called Agua Fria in this
I'm
fucking
sure.
game?
No. Joel, I just had an autism moment.
Yeah, hey, you don't
Just
get
had
to have
another
autism
autism moment.
moments. Those are me and Jake and Allie.
And now me.
No, you're not allowed to get diagnosed at 30.
All right. Give us a rating.
I'll give this an 8. I like it. I like playing with it. It's and it's a great use
my.
of the design. All right, Jake. All right.
CRISPR, I hardly know her.
CRISPR's the flambe machine, the
Yeah.
little hibachi torch.
Yep.
I just think it's goofy. That's probably like a 5, just because it's fun, but it's like memey. It's like,
Pocket
oh,
flamer.
let me
Pocket
quick
flame.
draw my fucking blowtorch.
Quick
Like,
flamer.
Spaceballs the flamethrower.
yep, exactly.
Helldiver's the flamethrower.
Grenade
I'm
pistol.
so excited for that second one to come out.
What would you rate the? Wait, what's your ranking for the
was
CRISPR
5.
though? Like 5? Just
Grenade
want to make sure.
pistol would be good if it had a stock or a brace on it.
Yeah, I noticed it's interesting that like it has a like top side as if it would normally be like a pistol, just to like house the rail on top. And then it's just
Yeah.
it's just is like the underbarrel is what you show up for. Also,
Right, it's
don't
literally-
look down the barrel of the grenade pistol. The texture inside is broken.
Oh my god, it's just like a chunk of obsidian.
Yeah, the texture inside the grenade pistol is broken. That's interesting. I've never seen that.
Looks like obsidian.
I'll give it a 6. It would probably do better if they actually modeled it as like an under-barrel grenade launcher that was just taken off the rifle. But
Okay, here we have the Laz
Yeah.
7 dagger. And it's a continuous beam, but it lacks the cage and the focusing thing from the other continuous
which
beam.
one is that in?
It's in the
Cutting edge.
cutting edge.
Cutting edge? Okay.
Yep. Same as my arc shotgun.
Don't worry, Jake. We already went over that one.
Zap.
Yeah, I mean, this is like the same as the Talon, just like I don't want a continuous beam pistol. I really don't. That would get 10 times hotter and just like, why? What is the point of this thing?
Point away from face.
Yeah, like it'd be a hell of a way to space Kurt Cobain yourself.
Oh no. Don't do that.
Very
I
painful.
don't know. Be like a 4.
The ultimatum. Now, in previous, and even just the last one, you've spoke, would you want to shoot this in real life? And that's like a part of your decision-making process. How about the ultimatum?
Hell no. Are you kidding me? Bro, if I fucking whiff that shot by like a hair, we're all dead.
That's how it works in
And
game.
like
Happens often.
it's guaranteed radiation poisoning, like no.
Oh man, I don't
We're
know that it
not
says
touching this thing.
anything, or it's. I don't think it's I don't think it's radioactive. It doesn't have the
It's
radioactive
literally
warning.
a micro hell bomb, dude. Like
Considering
this
the
is
life expectancy of Helldivers, the cancer or even the radiation sickness they would get from it probably wouldn't really be an issue.
yeah. Until you meet the Helldiver that survived and he has like metal
John Helldiver.
jaw and he's a metal jaw, fucking mouth rotted out because he wasn't wearing, like, his mask seal was broken.
Baron Underbite from the Venture Bros.
You know,
Um,
with all the talk about like E710 and all that, maybe this is some kind of extremely concentrated super chemical explosive, but yeah, it's probably just a tiny hell bomb.
do you guys know what a Davy Crockett is?
I've seen those. They're fucking insane.
They're
The-
nuts. It's
I
literally what
played
this
Metal
is.
Gear, yes.
It's the
This is a
closest thing
pocket.
to a
This
fat
is a
man.
pocket Davy Crockett. Like it's fucking nuts.
Instead of it being a
So
mortar, it's in our hand.
as far as usability, it's a 0 out of 10. But as far as how much fun I fucking had with it, this is like a 7.
What would be a good use
Yeah.
for the ultimatum?
I killed the worm god with it.
A good use for the ultimatum in
What
real
would be
life.
good use for the ultimatum?
If you had really great high ground, and you just peered over the edge and kunk, and then like ducked your head down to like whatever's down below, like several stories down, and it would like just let it like arc across the way. That's so
Several
situational.
stories?
Well, I mean,
Dude, I don't know.
you know, if you had crazy good high ground, you would at least be away from the explosion.
You know, I would like to point out that something similar to the like solo silo would be better. In this case, peek out
100%.
over the edge, laser designate the target, and let
This is
a
literally
larger.
This is like the world's
not very good.
scariest grenade launcher. Like there's not a lot of use for
Not
this.
very
Like
good.
this is like you're in a free fire zone, like everybody's the enemy, and you are covered head to toe in anti-radiation gear. Like
That's not just situational. That's like daydreaming in the shower type shit.
yeah, like this is like the armies of hell invaded, and we need to shoot at the portal. Like
Shoot it until it
This is,
dies.
this is a fucking CIA Black Ops guy came to my prison cell and said, "We need you for one last mission." Kind of weapon, like.
Tech War.
One last
The
mission.
plot of Tech War.
No, no. William Shatner just teleports into my fucking
taking you out of
black site
Twitch.
torture cell.
The Loyalist, the most 40k named ass fucking thing in the game right now.
I mean, again, it's good, but it's like, well, actually, first of all, I don't know why there's a second magazine on it.
Yes, why are there 2 magazines?
Make it look like a pistol.
It already looked like a pistol.
I'm just guessing that's just extra electronics, and that's just like
Well, we've already figured out that the power
that's
supply
the
is that
like
thing. Look behind
it's
the
the
sight.
catalytic converter for the charge back.
Maybe,
goodness.
maybe like the Loyalist is like the newest released plasma weapon. So maybe they figured out how to get all those wires off the outside.
Oh,
Or most of them.
well, it actually does have 2 wires, but it's a lot less wires.
Yeah,
So maybe they're all in there. If that's the case, then that's good.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's good. Well, 7. It works.
It says that it heats up apparently, so I don't know.
I don't think I
like-
got stratagems in me, gang. I don't think we
That's
need to
okay.
go
The
over
machine
grenades.
gun is bullshit because how are you going to change the fucking barrel on the machine gun?
All right. I think I might end the recording because we've been talking about guns and Helldivers for 2 hours and 25 minutes.
All right. I joined up for the last bit of that.
Yeah.
Any final words, Joel, to the boys and girls at home?
Design weapons better. Look at real guns and real shooters and make your decisions on your cool sci-fi weapons based on that sometimes.
Watch a video
It doesn't
where
have to be
someone disassembles a gun.
Yes.
That might help.
Yes. Figure out where you're going to put
And
all
look
the
at,
wires
look at the
for your...
diagram where everything's kind of pointed at and it's kind of semi taken apart and it's got all the angles and shit. I think that would help. If I was trying to design a gun, that's where I would start as someone who doesn't have first-hand experience. I would look at the charts, I would look at the drawings, I would watch videos of people repairing and servicing the gun, because that would give me an idea of how it's actually... You need to design it as if it's going to be taken apart, right? So that's how I would go about it.
Well, yeah, I don't even care if you guys I don't even care if it's rule of cool. I give a lot of leeway to rule of cool, but
well, it's
some
for
shit
me
just
it's cooler if you make something that's like really cool, like the Halo rifle, and then but then also put in that level of thought to it. Because people have made the Halo rifle in real life with a functioning ammo counter and shit. It can be done. So these things, they can coexist.
We also have sights on those.
Managed democracy.
Yeah, with sights.
Let us rally to her defense.
All right, Michael.
Yes.
Any closing?
Wait, you don't
thoughts?
want me to rate them?
Closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts is I'm really happy with the new AR2 Coyote. That's about it.
And Jake.
With firearms, always design them in mind of who is the dumbest person that is wielding this. Because they will eventually be
lowest common
handed it.
denominator.
And you know what? If they can use it, could a monkey use this gun is unironically actually good merit.
Well, Monkey can use an AK.
Yes, I've watched it take
And
one.
they do.
Yeah. Pretty terrifying shit.
Whoa, Michael, whoa.
All right now. My final word is, Allie, if you're listening to this, nice ass. All right, good night, everyone.